Alright. Yo, yo, yo. Let's get right into this. Hold on. Sorry, that sneeze. Okay. We're back. Boom. Yo, what is up, guys? And welcome to part 54 of our FGL live stream series here. And today, we're gonna go back to the usual. We're gonna continue our conquest through Camelot. I think right now we're just about nearing the end of the first movie. Now, I don't know how much, or I don't know if there's much content that's been cut out from the movie. At least, how do I explain it, man? We're in movie 1 right now, but I don't know if there's any more content that was cut out besides what we've already seen. So we should be nearing the end. I don't know. I don't remember how close you are exactly, but I think Death and Destruction is supposed to be coming soon, and we might be losing Arash. I don't know. I don't know. That might happen this stream. It might not. We will have to see. But how's everybody doing today, man? Let's see. Oh, here we go. Literally the second comment of the stream. Bro acts like he didn't just get folded by a baby. I'm never gonna live this down. I'm never gonna live this down. Oh, man. Man defeated by baby looking smug. Okay, here we go. Let's see. I was having fun with the fake collab. Is it good so far? I saw some people posting about it on social media. Is the fake collab good so far? Apparently, people are saying that Archer's really good, so that's cool. Finally a stream when I'm not working. Welcome back to the live streams, Aresh. Glad to see you, my friend. Finally more Camelot. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We put all our hopes and dreams on Tristan and Lancelot. See, they can try. They can try, but they're gonna fall. Just like Gawain, just like Mordred. We're gonna clean up all of these knights soon enough. I'm waiting for the Uma Musume daily reset. I was thinking I might do the Uma Musume stream. I might do it either tomorrow or Sunday. One of those 2 days. One of those 2 days is when we will check it out finally. Because I do want to check it out soon, because the game just released not too long ago, maybe like a week ago, week and a half ago, and I don't want to miss all the, launch goodies, so we'll be checking that out soon, because I know right now at this point people are almost posting as much about Uma Musume as people are posting about Fate on the Discord, so clearly a lot of you guys are enjoying it. Cursing CloudyCrow with the fumble curse. Oh my. Oh, speaking of the fumble curse, I saw something pretty cool over here. Let me open this up, and let's also change the music. Where is it? Okay. So I saw this. I think this is it. Okay, so, for this announcement here, the Servant Summer Festival 2025. The good thing is we only need to clear Fuyuki City, which is great. We've done that, so we'll be able to partake in the event. And then here, new Servants 5-star Altria Caster. Now, is this Berserker Toria? I'm not sure, because we already have a Caster Artoria that's a 5-star, but I'm guessing this is Berserker Toria. It doesn't say the class here, but I think this is her. And then we have Suzuka Gozen finally coming to global vacay, so she's chilling. She looks like she's ready for the beach. And then we have Chloe von Einsburn. I don't think I've ever seen this Chloe. Maybe I have, like, once off, but... Okay. Bro, what is... Oh my god, this chat, man. Baby versus bomb. Oh my god. Okay, and then here it says +3 additional new servants that will be making their debut during the Servant Summer Festival. So, I know who this is. I know who silhouette this is. I'm just not sure who these two might be. One of them has to be Melusine, right? But I don't know which one it would be. I feel like... I don't know. I don't think this is her. And this looks a little bit too flashy to be her. And I don't remember her having a giant hammer, so... I don't know, maybe she comes later. But this is mainly what I wanted to point out here. Because I feel like I'm surprised nobody told me about this. These new summer skins that are coming out. We got one for Oberon. Looks like Oberon's chilling. Who does Oberon remind me of here? I'm trying to think. Here, with his hair like tied up like that and stuff, he kind of reminds me of what's that girl's name from Nisekoi? Is that her? Nisekoi characters. Let me see if I can find her. Oh, they're not showing a whole lot of pictures. Okay. Okay, I see her, but I don't... No, I don't think it's her. I don't know, he reminds me of someone here. I was thinking it was the girl with the orange hair for a second. I don't know why, but she was the first one that popped into my head when I saw... Ah, dang. No. Yeah, I'll show you guys just so you can see, but it's not too close. It's not too close. I don't know who he reminds me of, but I don't know. I think it looks cool. This is a cool outfit for him. And then we got Gawain, of course, shirtless Gawain here. And then we have Lancelot. Tancelot? Did we just get a Tancelot skin here? I don't remember this one. And what the heck? Bro, what is this? What are they doing here? What? Clearly they're trying to appeal to the female audience here. Middle is Melusine? Really? Melusine with the wings and Balban Seath. This is Balban Seath. Okay. And then this is Melusine. They couldn't hide Barghest? Yeah, you can't hide Barghest. This is like the shack behind a tree meme. Meluko is very small. I don't know why I feel like she's smaller than this. But I guess this already is pretty small. They're from old summer events, but they're now playable. Bro got the Gucci shorts, exactly. What the? And look at the loafers! Oh my god. Oh my god. Lancelot looks like he's wearing his underwear. Yeah, exactly. Bro's about to get your mom. He's about to snatch up all of our moms if we're not careful. And then we got Tristan here. Honestly, out of the three, I think Tristan looks the coolest. I don't know if it's the birds around him. I don't know. I think it's the color combo we got here with the red and then the purple. I think it looks really nice. That's a cool skin. Event bonus servants. Oh, okay, so these are just servants that get a strength boost and bond point boost. Look at this. Is not Lancelot, bro. What is going on here? How do you go from this to this? What happened? Oh man, I guess this is Saber Lancelot, to be fair. This is Saber Lancelot and this is Lancer Lancelot, so I guess he can get a pass. The aura farmer of the round table, exactly. Always walking around with his eyes closed. Wait a second, look at the chicken. Wait, what about the chicken? Let's see. The ones around Tristan? Oh, this one's aura farming with him. What the heck is that, though? Why do these look like actual chickens and this looks like, I don't know, like a kite or like a 5-year-old drawing? What is this? Cloudy making up servants. Lancer Lancelot? Is there not a Lancer Lancelot? Only Saber and Berserker. Then what is this? How did this transformation happen? He got tanner, his hair got shorter, and he de-aged like 30 years. This is the same Lancelot as the one down here? Lancelot. Nope. I have a bad feeling with these chickens. It's a ninja chicken? What? Vorpal chickens. It's just a summer skin? Yeah, but this is the thing, right? When you think of a summer skin, you think of like an outfit, right? Like here, this is a summer skin because it looks just like Gawain, but in a different outfit. Here, we get an Oberon skin. Looks just like Oberon in a different outfit. This is a complete transformation. This isn't Lancelot anymore. This is his son. This is his hidden son that we're just now finding out about in this summer event. Cause what the heck? Number one, he's got more drip than Lancelot. Number two, how do you explain the de-aging? He just, no, he didn't, no, you're not gonna gaslight me like this. You can't gaslight me like this. He just got a tan. Look at his face right here. Look at his happy, like, boyish face here. And then you look at him here, and he's, like I said, like a divorced father that's going through a midlife crisis over here. Like, how do you go from this to this? A tan can't do that much. I'm a bit late. Did I miss anything? Not necessarily. Not really. We're just talking about Lancelot's transformation here. He's Chad-Salot. That's just a tan. Okay, alright. We've had enough of this. Let's get into Camelot. Let's get into Camelot. The magical tan. Oh, snap. Sanzang returning from the west. Okay. So this is where we finally meet her. And now we have a assassin and a berserker. So we should bring a rider, right? Caster. Okay. What casters could we bring? Oh, we could bring her. Why not? Have her tag along, and then we can bring our own casters. Oh, we already have them here. Already lined up and ready to go. Now, how close is Herc now? We're getting there, slowly but surely. Hopefully with this event here, with this event coming up, hopefully we can finally get him to bond level 10. Okay, let's do it. This is canon though. He's trying to hide who he is during the summer. Lancelot has better drip than Lancelot. CloudyCrow quote of the year. Can Cloudy be better at the game and stop overthinking too much? It's been like 30 in-game playtime. Hey man, that's just the way I roll. That's just the way I roll. Because 1 second, you guys will say, oh, he's overthinking too much. Just click, what is it? Just click Buster. Just do a Brave Chain, whatever, whatever. But then, when I do that in an actual big boss fight, people are like, oh man, he's an idiot. Oh, what is he doing? Has this guy just started playing yesterday? So, there's just no winning. I'm just gonna do me and see where things go. It happened so long ago, I've lost track. I have seen many things and forgotten many things, yet among them that memory still remains in my heart. Aw, man. They say this winter will be harsher. We must dismantle some of the villages. And to think, we only just finished driving away the Picts. The Picts from the north. The misfortunes continue, Bedivere. That day, the king visited me when I was deep in thought in the watchtower, with no attendants, alone, out of the blue. He had the appearance of a young boy, but in truth, he was not so far in age from me at the time. At 16, he drew the sword of selection from the stone, and became the ruler of Britain. After that, he apparently ceased to age. They say it was the fairy's blessing, but I couldn't help but think it was a curse. The young king fought throughout the fiercest battles I've ever seen. He was a great leader who brought glory to Britain. He led foreign tribes to victory against the tyrannical king Vortigern, who was ravaging the land. He united the warring feudal lords, fought off the advancing Picts of the north, put an end to the wave of Saxons closing in from the mainland, and restored Camelot Castle as the crown jewel of Londinium, the largest city in all the British Isles. The one and only King of Knights, King Arthur. I told the king then and there, as long as you shall live, Britain shall never perish, and suffering shall never prevail. That is not true. Camelot and its surroundings may be flourishing, but the rest of the land remains in ruins. Even if Camelot were to accommodate those whose villages were destroyed, it could not restore their lifestyle. Plowing the land, living life day by day, raising children, that is what leads to future prosperity. There is no future in merely sheltering the people. Eventually the noose is sure to tighten. Unlike the Knights of the Round Table, giddy from all their victories and glories, the king always looked grim. Things were different before Camelot was restored, though. Sir Kay spoke of how the king used to smile more often, back when he used to travel the island in disguise. Okay. But now, not a trace of a smile remained. The king alone saw the dark clouds waiting on the horizon. Perhaps the sunset was making me nostalgic, as at that moment I asked the king a timid question. One that stemmed from the doubt and unrest that had plagued me ever since I was granted a seat at the round table. Why did you choose a knight as worthless as me to be a knight of the round table? You feel unworthy because you are inferior to the others? How foolish, the same goes for me. In build, I am no match for the others. In swordsmanship, many are my better. However, bonds must not be measured by strength or weakness alone. Friend and foe, good and evil, benefit and detriment. Just as those are all different things, the Knights of the Round Table all serve different purposes. Friend and foe, good and evil. Friends are good, foes are evil. But the king said they were different things. It was unexpected. In the era of warfare, he was the only knight who looked down and saw the situation in its entirety. In all likelihood, the king never said this to any of the other knights. It's something he said only to me, and it's obvious why. In that moment, the king told me thus. The Saxon invaders are our enemies, but they are not evil. If he had mentioned such a thing to the other knights, many would have criticized him. That's right, the Saxons just came to this island searching for land to live on. To us, they are the enemy, but their actions are not evil. What they wish for is inherently good. And if it is good, there must come a time when they will serve an important function for this island. As long as we are human, conflict will arise. The division of friend or foe is born from benefit and detriment. We are now in an era where that is at an extreme. An era of winter where neither side relents until the other is crushed. I hate to even imagine creating a round table bound by strength in such a short time, bound only by strength. It would fall into evil. We did not take the oath in order to kill our enemies. We took up arms for the future of our brethren. That is why we need so many roles, Bedivere. Does our Camelot shine because it was created by force? Of course not. This place is made up of everyone's dreams. It is forged from the desire for man alone to create a utopia, albeit just barely. That's why we need knights like you. Compassionate knights who can pick up on the details of people's lives, details that Gawain and I wouldn't notice. Even now, my heart aches every time I think of it. I had no idea just how much hopeless the king felt then. Not until I heard about it from Merlin. Stupid and weak as I was at the time, I responded thus. It's too difficult a topic for me to understand, but I too enjoy living in Camelot. Thomas's wife gave birth just the other day. Twin girls, such adorable little darlings. How mundane and commonplace a reply, yet I remember giving it with such satisfaction, such delight. Good grief, you had me worried for a moment. Such concerns do not become you, O simple and honest Bedivere. However, I am heartened to learn you lead such a fulfilling life. That should be a source of sustenance for all. His hair shone gold in the sunset. That was the moment when I finally felt I was in the presence of a true king. The knights feared they had not seen the king smile for quite some time, but that was not the case, truly. The king did not smile for himself, he smiled upon seeing the happiness of others. Dang. Holy crap, where was this in the anime? What the heck? The gravity of my sins made me want to rip out my own heart. Dude, before this, like, I feel like King Arthur, or Artoria, was like a really brutal, kind of like cold and ruthless sort of ruler. I mean, of course it was righteousness, but in this Camelot storyline, I don't know, she came off very cold, especially with how she treated Mordred, but this kind of paints a completely different side of her. The gravity of my sins made me want to rip out my own heart. Despite remembering that, I still turned an unfaithful sword towards the king. Oh, forgive me, I have committed a deed unbecoming of a knight in your service. Please deliver justice upon my transgression. All that I have done night after night was for... Boom. Man. It was there, just a shortened version. Yeah, I remember, like, I remember there being, like, short flashbacks, but I like this one and how in-depth it was, because it kind of does a better job of painting Artoria in a different light. Instead, I don't know, maybe this is just my impression, but I feel like all of the flashbacks and backstories we got from the anime just kind of emphasized the idea that Artoria wasn't always like this. You know, she was a good king in the past, but here we actually get something a bit more tangible. The first movie did many things not so well. Technically, there was another wielder of Excalibur before Artoria. Really? Really? She was ruthless, burned villages to defeat the Saxons, but it was for the people of Britain. And yes, this is what Nasu writing Artoria can do. She's always been somewhat ruthless, but the anime adaptation skipped that part. True, especially if you look at her from, if you look at her in Fate Zero, I feel like she's completely different. Did Fate Zero trauma come back? Artoria would dry out rivers just to beat their enemies. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta do what you gotta do. You know, it's not like they were, you know, innocent civilians, so I can't feel too bad. They were enemies. If they had the opportunity, they probably would have done the same to her, so. I've laid Bedivere down to sleep. He has no noticeable wounds, but he's physically exhausted. Well, maybe there were civilians that got caught in the crossfire of what she was doing, but ultimately it was to defeat the Saxons, not to, you know, torture innocent people, you know? It's just they ended up getting caught in the crossfire if they did. If only we'd had a servant specializing in medical care. Both Lord Curstarm and I have no such knowledge. I haven't mastered treatment spells either. Do you think Bedivere's noble phantasm wears away at him after all? It definitely takes a toll on him. Not just physically, but apparently mentally as well. He was crying out in his sleep just now. "Forgive me, my king," he said. That's not surprising. Despite only being fused with the Knight of the Round Table, even I feel an indescribable irritation when we fight them. A sense of guilt telling me that this is treason against King Arthur. So for Sir Bedivere, an actual member of the Round Table, it must be a lot worse. Sir Bedivere is one of King Arthur's longest serving knights. Despite only having one arm, he is said to have been 3 times as successful as the other knights in battle. Dang. Oh, by other knights, I'm referring to ordinary knights. Oh, okay. Compared to the other knights at the Round Table, Sir Bedivere's victories were modest. I was about to say for a second, there's no way. The most famous anecdote about him is from the end of King Arthur's life. King Arthur's final battle, the Battle of Camelot. It was war not with invading Saxons, but within the nation between the Knights of Britain. Despite killing the traitor Mordred at Camelot, King Arthur himself suffered a fatal wound. The king cannot recover on a hill soaked with blood. Believing so, Sir Bedivere carried King Arthur to a pure sheltered forest. Lying there, the king quietly spoke. "Beyond this forest and over the hill is a lake. Cast my famed sword into it." The famous legend of returning the sacred sword Excalibur to the Lady of the Lake. King Arthur, sensing his own death, chose to return it to its proper owner. However, that would mark the end of his life. His faithful retainer, Bedivere, out of concern for the king, twice failed in this task. As long as the sword existed, the king was immortal. Bedivere believed it had the power to heal his mortal wound. Dude, I thought this was so cool, man. When they revealed the truth at the end, that was so fire. I was like, what? He still has it? Artorias never died? Oh, man. That was... dude. This is reminding me of how cool it was going through this for the first time. I'm sure people either playing through it or watching through it for the first time. Man. Well, actually, I feel like it would have been better playing through it for the first time. So to the people that have played through this before watching the anime version, I feel like they would have lost it when they found out at the end. Bedivere believed it had the power to heal his mortal wound. Are there any of you guys that knew that he had the sword all along before they actually revealed it? Because I didn't, but I'm sure that's not surprising. Through the woods, over a hill, debating the sword's return with each trip to the lake, he would fail and return to the king. And upon his return, he would lie to the king by saying, "I have returned the sword." It is said to be Sir Bedivere's one and only act of disloyalty. Yes, a very compassionate decision in keeping with Bedivere's character. But King Arthur could not be deceived. In a quiet voice, he would say to him, "Do your duty." And so Bedivere made a third journey over the hill. This time it was at dawn. Accepting that he could no longer sway the king's heart, he cast the sacred sword into the lake's depths. With Excalibur delivered to the Lady of the Lake, he made his way back to the forest. That is how King Arthur drew his final breath and fulfilled his responsibility. Or did he? The king's body was sent to sea on a boat and is said to have reached the legendary paradise Avalon. Yes, it is believed he'll return when Britain is endangered and lead the people once more. King Arthur's gravestone in England is said to have the epitaph, "Here lies Arthur, the once and future king." Hold on. So the body was sent to sea on a boat, and it is said to have reached the legendary paradise Avalon. So, has it ever been stated in like the actual myth or in lore or history, whatever? Has it ever been stated where Avalon is or what Avalon is based off of? Or is it just believed to be this, like, magical land that exists somewhere out there nobody knows? She did in proper human history? Yeah. I'm pretty sure. I think that's one of the liberties that FGO took here. Is like in actual history, he returned it the third time. And actually, maybe in the, like, canon timeline, he returned it on the third trip to the lake. But maybe in this singularity, he didn't. Paradise, I suppose. In real lore, it's a magic island. Okay. It'll be explained in LB6. Something like a magical land. The edge of the world? Okay. Okay, that's interesting. Because I feel like usually with these kind of, like, you know, mythical places, they're, like, based off of areas on Earth that maybe, you know, people don't know too much about, or maybe the people of Britain or Londinium specifically don't know much about. But that's interesting. So they must have put the gravestone down even without having their body. I thought for a second that the gravestone was put... Yeah, whatever. It doesn't matter. Alright, we know the answer now, so I guess it doesn't really matter what I thought before. Yes, it is believed he will return when... Okay, we read all of this. Okay. At the time, people didn't know what was beyond the ocean. Exactly. That's, I feel like there's a couple of stories like that where, I don't know, there's like... Well... I'm trying to think of an example, but I don't know. I feel like there are kind of uncharted lands that a certain civilization may have discovered, but they may not know too much about, so they think that that place is like paradise. So I didn't know if Avalon was based off of a country that was near Britain that at the time they didn't know much about or something. I don't know. If that makes any sense. Avalon is in the reverse side of the world. Avalon is like the heaven or Elysian of Greek mythology. That makes sense. Vinland! That's what I was thinking of. That is a great example of what I was thinking of. That is perfect. I was trying to think of the name, but yeah, that's a really good example. Yes, Sir Bedivere's anxiety is indeed a cause for concern. Fighting against his former brethren must also be tough. But above all, his beloved King Arthur is being a tyrannical ruler, completely different from how he was in life. Even in the name of justice, turning on a king you once served must be an unforgivable act for a knight. There you are, CloudyCrow. Forgive my delay. I've just returned from checking on the village. Thanks to you, we were able to keep the damage to a minimum. On behalf of the village leader, I humbly offer my thanks. We are truly indebted to you. You may be right. If we'd given up back then, this village wouldn't be here by now. It was a spur-of-the-moment decision, but it looks like CloudyCrow's bet was correct. Yes, the Arash sky-flying incident. Oh yeah, when he just launched us. Let it go down in Chaldea's history forever. We'll also say, when Arash ties a rope to his arrow, beware. Yes, and may no one else fall victim like we did. By the way, Hassan, what are your plans from now on? Introduce you to the village leader, of course. We've come all this way after all. It's a good opportunity. We are already in cooperation with each other. I'll introduce you as my new military power. Ha ha ha, I'm sure talks will go smoothly now. She too was grateful for your assistance. Oh, speak of the devil. Yes, this way, 100 personas. These are my new brethren I was telling you about. I apologize for the delay. I have nothing but thanks for your assistance on this occasion. I'm the guardian of this village, an old man of the mountain, Hassan of the 100%. Huh? What? You're the one from... Now she remembers. Now she remembers. Ah, so you've already met. How convenient. Ha 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 ha. Oh, I thought that was the end for a second. Whoa! I refuse. They cannot be trusted. Fighting together is completely out of the question. Be thankful that I don't slaughter you here and now in front of these villagers. We won't feed you either. The place is strapped for food even for today. For 2 days now, the villagers have only had a little water and salt. We have no food to serve the likes of you. What is this? Going so far as to reveal your face while making such threats? CloudyCrow, what on earth happened? 100 Personas is indeed nasty and stubborn, easy to resent, but also the most calculating Hassan. Even without my explanations, she should know that CloudyCrow's assistance is worth its weight in gold. We met back in Egypt. Hey, quit speaking as if it is all over. Do you know how much I've suffered thanks to you? You disrupt my carefully crafted Nido Crease abduction, force me to reveal my face, and now to suffer the humiliation of being rescued by... oh my gosh, what is wrong? Let me get some water. Welcome to the stream, Judiel. Glad you can make it. Oh, okay, I see. We got some lore in here. In real life, there is a whole line of thinking. Avalon, the island of apple trees, related to Kuz Turnon Nog, the lad of the forever young. Oh, the land of the forever young. Could be the island formed by the Glastonbury Tor, where the gravesite is. If I remember right, it was different, I think. Or not, I don't remember clearly, but if I guess, then it was definitely Merlin. Fun fact, Finn McCool also had the same legend of returning from death and to save his people like Artoria. Well, kind of, because Finn was the first one. I would like to see how in love Gilgamesh would be if he met the goddess Artoria Lancer. Like this Artoria Lancer? Like in this singularity? That'd be interesting. So some theories suggest that Artoria might be based from Finn. Okay. And due to how the LBS, especially at the time it's structured, that Avalon wasn't at its best, I think since there was such a blatant connection to the world with the Fae and everything, the difference between Salter and Artoria. Okay, I see. Still suffering some baby damage? Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm still recovering. There are many people with the returning king legend. Vlad III is the same for the Romanians. Really? That's interesting. So he also... his people also believed that he would come back one day? That's interesting. Okay, if the Great Founder was to find out about this, I would surely be punished. I will never fight alongside you. What's wrong with you, cursed arm? To trust in a Knight of the Round Table of all people? Ha ha ha, it's like watching my former self. It'll be hard to convince this one. Alright, let's fight them. Oh, here we go. Oh, no thanks. Did you think I would accept you if you beat me? If anything, I'd hate you even more. Fool, idiot. She's worse than Mordred. What exactly did you guys do to her? Honestly, I don't even remember, but I don't think we did anything too bad to her. But she's also an old man of the mountain. Without her help, we can't even advance into the holy city. We've got to convince her somehow. By the way, 100 Personas, how is the other matter going? Oh, that. No developments. At this rate, it's just a matter of waiting for death. I'm sure she is not the one to break her silence, but I hear there are masters of torture within the round table. Oh, now they're talking about the, what is it? Is it the Hassan of Serenity? I think that's what it is. If she were to reveal our plans before she dies, we would lose our chance of a counterattack. That's worrying, truly worrying. If only we could find someone somewhere. Someone stronger than us, able to work independently, good at leading servants, and willing to help us. Where are we ever going to find such a convenient helper? Give me a break, fool. Right here in front of my face. Fools. Oh my gosh, she's awesome. Silently shadow boxes. That is funny, dude. Senpai, it seems we can help them in some way. Yes, to put it simply, one old man in the mountain has been captured by the enemy. If it were any other old man in the mountain, we wouldn't be worried. She would have taken her own life upon capture. But this one is young, and her innate constitution prevents her from killing herself. Unless we rescue her, she may eventually leak our information to the enemy. Unfortunately, the fort she's being held in belongs to the Round Table. It'll be difficult to penetrate. We've sent a select few to attempt it, but so far none have returned. Alright, leave it to us. Why didn't you shadow box? I should have. So an instant reply. Oh, how reassuring. I knew you would say so. So, how about it, 100 Personas? You said we cannot trust CloudyCrow? After saving our skin twice, surely you have no complaints. Still, it all depends on what they do next. Let's have them prepare a hostage. There are many who promise to help, then flee. Leave one of your members here. It'll be in exchange for the captured old men of the mountain. I won't have any objections then. That's perfect. We can let Bedivere rest. Then please, take one of our leaders, Sir Bedivere, as your hostage. Guard him with your strictest men, so he can't do anything but lie down. Okay, that Knight of the Round Table, huh? That sounds like a fair exchange. Then it's decided. Ready, CloudyCrow? Let's go with a select few. Thank you, Hassan of the Cursed Arm. No, likewise, you were brilliant. Dang, man, that was all just the first node, and it's still going. But I guess this whole section did only have one node, so it's not too bad. Then let's go. I'll show you to the fort. What about Arash? I don't see him here. I've asked Lord Arash to protect the village. There's no guarantee that Mordred won't come back. And without me, the village won't have anyone to provide food. But thankfully, when it comes to hunting, Lord Arash is more skilled than me. He will make sure everyone eats. This isn't the front lines. It's a shelter for people who can't fight. I see. That's why everyone looks so worried. Let's go. No need for unnecessary sympathy after all. It takes an entire day to reach the fort. Before that, some warm-up exercises. I don't know if this bodes well or not. We're surrounded by bandits. Time's too precious for detours. We'll route them in advance. CloudyCrow! Alright. More story is never bad. True. This was the singularity Fujimaru started becoming more like Gudeko. Oh gosh, it's already happening. Cursed Arm is such a bro. It's sad that old man Zoken gave him madness in Heaven's Field. Really? I mean, I can see that. That definitely explains a lot. Okay, so we have... Dude, holy crap. And to think, we have another one coming, like, in a week or two. We have another one of these saber faces coming around. Okay. What happened here? Oh, can't use at the start of battle. Requires 5 turns. Okay. NP gauge each turn for all allies. C stars each turn. Increase NP gauge and NP strength for yourself. Might as well. Whoa, that's a lot. Increase attack, slightly increase attack while HP is 99% or less. Oh, okay, yep. Increase attack every time you lose a certain amount of HP. For all allies. Applies a state that gains C stars at the end of the turn when all allies are at 100% HP. Well, might as well. Oh, wow. So is this supposed to be for healing? Wait, this skill is a little strange because it gives you like a bigger attack boost if your HP is low, but then it gives you a ton of C stars if your HP is high. The cooldown is 6 though, so I guess the point is to use it right away and then to use it again once the cooldown comes back up. Buster effectiveness, apply invincible, reduce skill cooldown by 1 for skill 3 though. Okay, turns reduced, increased with overcharge. Heavy special attack, evil damage. Ain't no way this man thinks this is for healing. Well, let me explain. So, whoa, why does it look different now? What the heck? I could have swore the text was smaller before, but I mean, like, is this used for healing in the sense of, well, I don't know. This is just such a weird ability because it benefits you for being at low health and it benefits you for being at high health. So I thought that maybe you would use it when you're at low health to get the biggest attack boost, and then you'd heal your units up and use it again to get the C stars, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe it's just meant to be used for both situations, and you're not really supposed to benefit from everything this skill can give. Okay. Let's do that. Ooh, that gives a lot. Probably won't need it. Okay. We should probably do this first. Stars are an extra for when you don't have damage for the extra attack. Yeah, I see. Dang. Gotta love the close-ups. Gotta love the close-ups. It's so the skill doesn't suck when you have no damage. Yeah, that makes sense. I just thought that there might have been a way or some kind of gimmick for you to be able to get all of the benefits. Because I know there are skills like that that give you this in this certain situation and give you this in this certain situation, but there's like a trick that you can use to get all of the benefits. I thought this would have been the same, but it seems like it really is just if you have full health, you get C stars. If your health is low, you get attack boost. Okay, I don't know if we kill, but I think we can get close. Let's see. Stun this guy. Okay. Who else do we have in our lineup? Oh, you know what? We could do that. How? I'm guessing. Oh, wait. No. Hold on a second. Okay. This is interesting. I did not know that you got all of them. And then they just trigger whenever your health gets to a certain point. I thought it just gave you the buff for whatever your health was at the point of using the skill. So like when I first clicked the skill, I was at full health. So I thought, you know, I'd be stuck with only this until it comes back up. But I see you get all of the buffs so that even if the turn after you drop to 75 or the third turn you drop to 25, then you get all the buffs. That's interesting. Okay. Let's... What were we gonna do? She has a few buffs. I guess we can attack with her. I don't see why not. Oh, well, maybe I could just do this. Full combo here. And then maybe loop? Maybe? Potentially? Ace is surprisingly good on solo runs. It stacks, but it is HP locked. Hello, Cloudy. I'm sorry I'm late. Welcome to the stream. Sean! That's the name you said you want to go by, right? Sean? Dang, she annihilated these guys. Glad you can make it to the stream. I explained it twice, but you didn't read. Let's see. You don't have the time to see the second skill, by the way. As you can see, you get all the attack boosts, but they go active as your HP gets lower. Yeah, you're right. I didn't notice that. Behind the fortress. So, I'm guessing here is where we finally meet Sanzang. Did you do the skill upgrades? Hans even got a better one. Wait, who all got skill upgrades? Hans? Let me see. Let's see, where is Hans again? Did we pass him? Oh, it's sorted by rarity, that's why. Oh, he does. And there might even be one that I missed before. Is there a place where I can see all of the new skill upgrades people got? Or do I just have to go to the wiki? Who will you choose with the SR ticket? For what? The SR ticket? It's in rank up quest. Can I actually see the effects? Let's see. Mami Raiko got a buff also. Yeah, I remember I was talking about her on Discord. And then somebody said like, oh, she's actually getting a buff in a few days. Is it down here? No. Okay, rank up quests. Hans. We have his here. Can I see this? No. Go to the menu and click news info. The menu. News info? What? Is it in the terminal? It tells you the effects after clearing the quest. Okay, okay. Oh my gosh, what is going on? Okay, I don't think it's here. It'll be at the top corner of the main screen. Do you know which one it is? News? Servant rank up quests. Okay, here we go. So we have Saber Altar. Increase Buster card effectiveness, and now changed to 3 times for 3 turns. And applies a state that increases your NP gauge when attacking with Buster cards. And apply ignore invincible. Okay, okay. Oh, and we just got her. Holy crap. And she got an upgrade. Charge time from 12 to 9. Is this cooldown? Increase Buster Card effectiveness, mental debuff resist, apply evade, and change field to forest status for yourself. And gain a large amount of sea stars. Okay. Next, we have Bradamant. Increase NP gauge, remove debuffs for one ally strengthened. So this is stronger. What does that mean? Remove debuffs for one ally strengthened? Does that mean you remove more debuffs now? Special attack enemies with earth attribute. And increase NP gain. We have William Tell here. Holy crap! Increase art effectiveness and apply debuff immune. This is all he had before. Now, apply marking to all enemies with evade status. Excluding statuses that cannot be removed. Apply evade trap. A state that applies marking to all enemies with the evade status at the end of a turn. Excluding... okay. To all enemies without the marking status. One time, 5 turns. Marking is treated as a debuff and counts for the special attack evade, affecting your noble phantasm. Yo, that's cool. Marking is treated as a debuff and counts for the special attack evade, affecting your noble phantasm. And then up here, apply evade trap. Applies marking to all enemies with evade status. And then to all enemies without the marking status. Wait, what? I'm a little confused. Can someone explain this? I thought I knew what it meant. But, I don't know. Like, I see that marking gets applied to people that have evade, but what does marking do exactly? It's treated as a debuff, counts for the special attack evade. More damage with his NP if the enemy has evade on. So he didn't already. Let me see what his Noble Phantasm does. Let's see. William Tell. Apply sure hit. Deal significant special attack damage to an enemy with evade. So the marking just helps him do more damage? Because he already has special attack with people that have evade. Marking is just for his NP. Basically checks for evade and lets you hit special damage for 3 turns. Okay. Oh! Wait. Hold on. TLDR, he gets a power mod for his NP if an enemy has evade. So, is it... okay, when you say it checks for evade, let's say it's turn 1. I don't have my NP yet. I use this skill, and now it starts checking people for evade. And let's say they use evade turn 2, then it gives them a marker. So if I use my NP turn 3, they don't have evade anymore, but they still have the marker, then they take special attack damage? Is that what you're saying? Like, basically, even if they don't have evade on the turn you use it, as long as they're marked, they still take special attack damage? Yes, you got it. Okay. That is cool. That was actually that was kind of tricky to understand at first. But I do think that's a really cool addition. So it punishes them even if they don't have evade on the actual NP turn. Okay. With her, Buster effectiveness For 3 turns now, apply evade, increase NP gauge for yourself. Nice. Now Hans. Increase critical strength, 3 turns for all allies strengthened. Oh. Okay. Increase C-star drop rate for all good allies. Increase NP gain 3 turns for all balanced allies. Increase NP strength for all evil allies. Increase critical strength for all allies who are not good, balanced, or evil. That is awesome. That is so cool. We got Karna. Increase NP gauge and C-star drop rate. And critical strength for yourself strengthened. Gain a large amount of C-stars. Okay, Karna getting some love. Okita, Soji, increase quick card effectiveness, increase NP gauge, and increase NP gain. Apply a state where your defense gradually goes down each turn. Treat it as a buff. Demerit. Oh, so you can't even remove it. Oh. 5-star, wait, rank up quests, group 5. So these ones haven't been revealed yet. 5-star SSR caster, 4-star lancer, 5-star foreigner. Oh snap, that's cool. So you got something to look forward to. Okay, let's get back to Camelot. Grail Babbage, man. Nah, Grail Hide. Now Grail Tell. What is going on here? 3 different answers? Okay. We have Saber and Lancer. So we want to bring, what, a Saber? I'm trying to think. Who is someone we could bring? Was there someone that just got buffed that we could try out? I don't remember if there was a Saber. Oh, I'm dumb. Right here. Oh, but those levels. Ooh. I don't know, Clay. 1, 2, 1? I don't know. But it looks like they have the upgrades. 1, 2, 1 though. Ah, whatever. What does it matter? They're level 80. Okay. Now we need a Saber. We can bring Satanta. I don't mind a bit of Satanta. Okay. And then... Oh, you know what? We haven't used them in a while. And we don't really have a lot of AoE sabers. So let's bring her. Let's bring her. Is she Buster? She is. Let's do this. Okay. We're chilling. Homunculus CE is a curious choice. For who? The winds are picking up. Hee hee hee. Sandstorms are child's play for us. A good omen indeed. Ah, sorry if that was difficult to understand. What 100 Personas means is... Soldiers of the Holy City will never find us in a sandstorm. We are in luck. Now's our chance. Let's hurry. You don't need to translate every little thing I say. We'd get lost in all this if it weren't for you. What a relief you're here with us. It looks like we'll quickly reach the fort without encountering any holy city forces. Now wait, servants detected up ahead. One is heading the same way you are. The magical energy response is enormous. Oh boy. Oh no. Is this a knight? A servant? Is it strong? An A-rank servant? Oh no, sorry, scratch that. Rather, it's an interesting one. How should I describe it? Shiny and fluffy, yet also stocky. What? It's a colorful servant. Impossible for the Knights of the Round Table. Sounds like a weirdo. Is this San? No. What class was Sanzang again? Was she a rider? Help, someone do something. Oh, maybe this is her. Maybe we're helping her and not gonna fight her. Did you hear that? A woman scream, Master. Let's go save her. Yeah, in which case it may even be an anti-hero. It's a servant battle. Be on your guard. Oh man. Faux soundboard. Almost forgot about this thing. Wyverns? I hope not. I pray not. That fool rushes off to help, even before determining the opponent's strength? No, it seems that this time reason outweighed instinct. The reason being that someone requires assistance. CloudyCrow is among the best at sensing danger. If it were a helpless battle, there'd be more hesitation. But still, only hesitation? What a fool indeed. She's Caster. You're right, Caster. The forever damsel in distress. New subscriber here. Yo, Cedric. Welcome to the stream, man. I'm glad you're enjoying the content. Okay. Buster effectiveness. Increase NP gauge when using busters. And ignore invincible. And then this. Increases NP gauge. A large amount of C stars, but only level 2. And then increase all allies' attack. So why not? Use this, and then use this. Let's see how much this gives. Not bad, not bad. Not enough though, but not bad. And then for her, is this just for... It's for all allies, okay. And I'm pretty sure this is 1 turn. Yep, 1 turn buster effectiveness. Large amount of C stars, increase NP gauge, and HP recovery amount. Cool. We have 3 rounds. Do I really? I guess I could always swap her. Let's see. Could always swap her out. Cursed Arm hyping everything that Fuji does a real one. He really is. We just met this guy and he's like, Fujimaru's the best at being able to detect danger. I'm like, how does he know? Okay. So now... Guess there's not really... Can we swap? Oh, you know what? We should have brought... Well, I don't know if Arash... Well, yeah, he would have killed for sure. These guys are low level. But we should have brought Arash for that first wave. Sure, why not? Okay. Now when it comes to these guys... Dang. Alright. Oops, all Satansa this time. Let's try to get some C stars. Oh, well, this straight up gives you C stars. We can use that next turn. This is it. Okay. And this is what? Crit strength or something? Crit strength, C star gather rate, and evade. Okay. So let's try to stack up some C stars. Dang. Those hits sound so heavy. Arash needs an upgrade that gives him MP damage. Would be so insane. Yeah, let's give him another one. Can't have too many. Okay. Now we have a ton of C stars. Dang, but she's still nowhere near her NP. Satanta isn't either. Let's do this. And then, whoa, these guys have quite a bit of HP. Okay. Now everybody has their NP. Dang, we picked the right person to give that invincibility to. She ate that. Okay, let's stun this guy. Just cuz. Most broken skill in the game. Now, what does she get with overcharge? Restore minor NP gauge for yourself. That increases with overcharge. That's pretty cool. Very heavy damage to all enemies. So I'm guessing very heavy is less than significant, huh? It's more than heavy damage, but it's less than significant. Oh, dang. We could really go crazy here. Let's see. Decreased defense increases with overcharge. So we don't really need her anti-enforcement stacks too bad, so I'm thinking boom, boom, boom. Because she gives us a nice little layer of defense. And then Satanta goes crazy and lowers that guy's defense. Or kills him? Oh, he's dead. Alright, and then we have this. See how much it did. 69 only. Oof. Oof. Okay. Now. Okay. Give it 5 big booms. Okay, these guys are almost dead. Ooh. Okay. I guess we use the evade. Okay, we'll do this and then I think we just go straight for damage here. Or do we go for a Brave Chain? Get some C-stars and then end it next turn. Let's see how much this does. Okay. Now Satanta. Not bad. We almost killed. Almost killed. Alright, now we can just finish this. Alright. By the way, when you can, check Discord for OG Summer Lancelot. OG Summer Lancelot? What does that mean? Whoa, what is this from? OG Summer Lancelot. Was this ever in game? He looks different. Okay. Next, node 2. So here we need an archer, and an assassin. Ooh, an archer. You know what? I'll bring a single target. Why not? Why not? I'll bring a single target. And then we can bring her, I guess. Let's get this CE here. And maybe this? And then I'll just swap her in. We don't really... guess we could do that. Okay. Oh crap, I keep forgetting Arash, man. We've defeated the hostile forces, but the source of the scream in question is still... foe. He senses something. That servant is close. Be careful. Help! I'm not tasty. Oh, stop. Don't breathe fire or anything. It's hot, alright? The whole thing about my meat being tasty is only a rumor. Oh no, she's being chased by wyverns. So don't treat me so roughly. Hungry, I'm so hungry. Tota is a dummy. What a nuisance. But I can't ignore a woman's scream. Curse me for not being cold-blooded Zaid right now. That way, CloudyCrow, we've spotted signs of the enemy. Roger that, let's go, Mash. Yes, Mash Cure Light, here to attack and rescue. Oh, that is an AoE. Okay. Maybe it's better we brought an AoE, though. Special attack damage to all enemies? Okay. Let's do this. Then... oh, snap! Oh, snap! NP gauge for all allies. We'll use that later. Buster effectiveness for 3 turns. NP strength and NP gain for all allies. Ah, these guys are small fries though. Man. Critical strength. Special attack divine. NP strength and NP gain. Shoot. Okay. MP gauge, skill cooldown. Okay, wait. Reduce skill cooldown by 2 for a single ally. So I guess it reduces all their skills. So we might as well. C-Star Gather 8 critical strength for yourself. I don't think this really matters right now. Okay. And then this increases NP gauge when using buster attacks. Might as well just funnel it all into them. Okay. $151K, dang. Alright, now we have these guys here. Oh, we can use this for that critical strength. Dang, this is probably gonna Oko one of them. That's probably gonna Oko one of these guys. I kind of want to save this for the third round. Okay. And then we get some more NP back. Yeah, obliterated. Okay. Teeth gnashing. He's over there setting up. He's dragon dancing on me. What the heck? This guy's friggin' dragon dancing. Okay. You know what? Surely, you know what? I won't even risk it. I won't even risk it. I was gonna go for more C stars, thinking that the other two would give me enough, but it's not worth the risk. Alright, now we have both of their NPs going into this final battle against Spriggan. Okay, now. Dang, they're giving me a lot of Nobunaga cards here. Okay. Everybody has their NPs here. Increase attack for yourself, decrease charge, and slightly increase all NP. Okay. I guess we might as well. Yeah, whatever. Finis Fungus. The big dragon's charge attack is basically a Draco Meteor. That's awesome. I feel like I haven't seen their NP enough. Usually I kill him before then. Never escape the wyverns. You can never escape. Oh, he's setting up the crits. Okay. Oh, this is cool. Okay, nice, nice. Getting some NP there. A lot of poison stacks. How long do they last? This one has one more turn. The rest of these have a few more turns. So if we can get enough here, maybe use this for the NP. Then, if we do that into that, should give us enough. Oh, or maybe we do this. I wonder how much. Let me see how much she gives us. I feel like it's not that much. Maybe like 10%, 20%, maybe. Okay, that was like 10%. Dang, still wasn't enough. Dang, he crit the heck out of us. Good thing we had those guts. Alright. Now... do we still have the poison attack? No. Oh well. I guess, we'll just go for it. We have four stacks of poison on him right now. Roman cuisine, yum. Alright, there we go. This man is so infatuated with dot damage, I'm just putting stacks on him so the NP does more damage. Finis Fungus. That's a fun name. Finis Fungus. The only dot that matters is that fat Draco burn damage. If only. If only. Okay, just a rider. Let's bring her. 100 personas. Okay, now I need assassins. We have one here. We have two here. I don't think I have many others. I think we're okay with this. Locusta hard carries. Dude, I love Locusta. She's so cool. Whew, we've completely defeated our hostile forces, but there was no sign of any servants. Another thing I really like about Locusta is that she can set up her own special attack. Like, I think her special attack increases the more poison stacks your opponent has, and with a lot of other characters, you kind of can't directly control the variables. Like, it might be special attack for Earth attribute. And, I don't know, maybe there's a character that can make enemies into Earth attribute, but, you know, it's a lot more complicated than just more poison equals more damage. Yet, there's definitely a servant response. What this means is... oh, she's like crying. That was so scary, so scary. Why is it always when you're at your weakest that they all come at you like bam? I didn't do anything at all. Ah, well, I guess I was hogging the watering hole, I guess. But even then, I at least left enough for the wild animals. That woman's crying. Who is she? What shall we do, senpai? Are you okay? Sheesh, why do I always get into these situations? I materialize here all alone. I can't hear the Bodhisattva's voice anymore. Turning into spirit form feels kinda gross, so I don't wanna. And it's all because of... oh, if only I didn't give Wukong and the boys time off. But what else was I supposed to do? These idiot disciples were so unbelievably hopeless. Wu Jing's still single at that age. Go back to the heavenly realm already and find yourself a wife. I love how she's just trauma dumping on us. Then to think Bai Jie was actually married once. That he had a wife and kids. You sure can't judge a pig by its cover. Haha, nice one. But I imagine, while she said that, I imagine her high-fiving herself. But I can't forgive him for leaving his wife all alone. Hence, he is excommunicated until he apologizes to her. And that Wukong, back on Flowers and Fruit Mountain. He can have his pick. What's he doing hanging around me? Hurry back to your mountain so that everyone can feel safe. Me, I'm perfectly fine alone. I'm going to become a Buddha. I can worry about falling in love after that. Senpai, this lady, could it be? Yep, she's a servant. Didn't we get lost in her heart's labyrinth once? What does that mean? Huh? That's the servant you've been talking about? Yeah, she's definitely a servant, considering her aura and her magical energy. There's no doubt about it. Nonsense. Are you saying that despite her top-level spirit origin, she was screaming from an animal attack? Oh, no. Well, what is this? What is that gigantic monster? There shouldn't be any monsters like that on this island. That's what I've been saying! That's what I've been saying for the past 5 singularities. What the heck are these things doing here? What? No, could that dragon be? I didn't have any food, so I figured I'd ask the white dragon horse for help. But when I tried to summon him, I failed. So I told him, sorry, I can't send you home. Just give up. But then he got angry and attacked me. Maybe a demonic dragon that's making people suffer in France? What? No way. Maybe a demonic dragon that's making people suffer in France. So, did she summon this guy from Orleans or something? Senpai, I see it now too. This lady is indeed interesting. What the heck? What the heck is going on here, bro? Sanzang, I never expected this from you. Oh great, and it brought wyverns along, cause of course it did. Chance to increase quick art effectiveness, arts buster, and apply evade. NP gain and C-star drop rate. Might as well go for a full combo. She's pretty close. And then we have C-star drop rate up, right? We do. Oh, snap! I forgot, she summons the goons. That animation is so goofy. It's just looping the same attacks. Okay, we did that. Now I guess we can take care of this guy. Hopefully we can take care of this guy. We should be able to. Super effective. And crits. Yep. Oh god, everyone's spamming the wyvern emotes. Dragons are just bigger swallows. Bring in the savior of France. Together forever. Okay, is she AoE? Significant damage to a single enemy. Okay, maybe we will save her then. Oh yeah, I forgot. All the Hassans have Zabania, don't they? But they do different things. I'm just gonna go for it. Oh, shoot. I'm a little worried though. It should kill, but what if it doesn't? Let's give it to her. She's more likely to loop. And then with overcharge, she gets decreased crit rate. Oh, that's kind of whack. The goons! Jumping the dragon. Nice. Then we hit him with a quick Finis Fungus. You can run, you can hide, but you can't escape from wyverns. True. There's nothing I can do to get away from these freaks. Okay. Dang, I'm worried they might kill. She's resisted. But these two together might be enough. Let's hope that they're not. Okay, there we go. Nice. Yes, all have Zabania, but Gramps having one is a theory. Oh, snap. So he's never actually used it. And now we have the big bad dragon. Let's stun him, because why not? And then... Okay. Let's see. 1, 2, so he's at 3 now. Let's see how much it does. Taste some Roman cuisine. Nice. Dang. Now imagine if we use it again, dude. I just want to keep stacking this poison. It's so satisfying. Okay, now I guess I'll do this. Oh, I could have used that, but still wouldn't have killed. Now we can shoot. Or you know what? No, that would work. Oh crap, or would it? We could do this, but I don't think she'll give enough NP. Unless... So she doesn't give enough. Is there anything that gives her NP? Anything at all. Anything at all. Dang, dude. If only I could have gotten her to 100 here. That would have been perfect. But, you know what? This still works out pretty dang well because we can do this. Get some more poison stacks. Or not, because we ran out. I hate this attack animation. It's so dumb. And the fact that it hits everybody is annoying. But now we can cook them for real this time. Alright, yo Matthias, what is up? Welcome to the stream, man. Glad you can make it. Zabania are 19 angels in Islam that punish sinners. There are also 19 Hassans, minus Gramps. All with unique versions of this NP, just like how the IRL ones each punish a different sin. Gramps uses Azrael, the Islamic angel of death, who supposedly leads the Zabania. Cool. I feel like every day I'm learning. The dragon used earthquake. Exactly, dude. Exactly. That's right. I am San... Oh, man. I'm just going to call her Sanzong. Because I don't know how to pronounce this first part. With the guidance of the Buddha, I've materialized in this world. My class? Caster, of course. No words. Not much of a reaction, huh? Well, no matter. I'll continue. I was summoned somewhere in this world about half a year ago. Following the Buddha's guidance, I traveled the Silk Road and ended up here. I feel like if Sanzong was born in modern day, she would be a terrible comedian. She would be like an amateur comedian that would laugh at her own jokes. Meanwhile, the crowd's just dead silent, but she still keeps on going. And you gotta respect it. Of course, I'm here to stop the unprecedented crisis happening here in the Holy Land. Honestly, this is all nothing but trouble for me. In heroic spirit form, I'm still technically on my way back from Tianzu after all. However, guidance is guidance, so I must go. That's why I'm here, in this forsaken land, this land of endless sandstorms, Shambhala. This is the middle of nowhere. Yes, I can see that. It means I'm lost. Well, let's not get caught up in the details. Let your feelings always be composed, as calm as the river Ganges. Is that how you say it? Genghis? Now that that is out of... Now that that is the way... Now that... What? No, that is the way to greatness. To great enlightenment, okay? Sanzang, Monk Sanzang, right? You don't seem like a servant of the holy city. You do seem to be quite temperamental, though. Monk Sanzang? Are you aware of this era's circumstances? Do you know of the Lion King's holy city? Yes, of course. After all, I lived there for 2 months as an honored guest. You lived in the holy city? Yes, it was such a pleasant place. Everyone was so carefree and happy, and there wasn't a wicked person in sight. But I didn't feel like I belonged there, so I left. I had other places I wanted to see, too. You there, CloudyCrow, was it? Thank you for saving me. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. And, it's Mash, right? Yes. Thanks for helping me just now. And you skeletons, thank you too. Ah, here we go. Oh, wait, she was talking about the... She was talking about the Hassans. I thought we were about to fight skeletons. And she's over here thanking them. That leaves the mage, Mr. Voice Only. Oh, and that little rabbit there too. Honestly, your rabbit's not a bad guess. Well, it is hard to remember a name without a face. Anyways, will you be joining us? Of course, I always try to return the favors I receive. And I'm sure I came here for that purpose. Monk Songzong is known as the traveling high priest, so it's only natural for me to join you on your journey. Yes, thank you, Songzong. Everything's happening so fast that I can barely keep up, but it's certainly nice to have an increase in fighting power. Thank you, Monk Songzong. The assistance of a servant is an unexpected stroke of luck. Not a stroke of luck, the Lord Buddha's divine protection. You all have the Lord Buddha's divine protection. That would be me. I don't have Wukong or Baizhe or Wujing or the White Dragon Horse, nor can I hear the Bodhisattva's voice, but whatever. I am the High Priestess who shall one day become a Buddha, Sanzang. Just you watch, like the Buddha's palm, I'll save you all, as in like bam. Okay, I don't quite understand the situation, but it's good to have more fighting power. Never a dull moment with CloudyCrow, is there? Yes, she was crying alone just now, but I'll pretend I didn't see that. Doctor, you just said that out loud. Even Foe's like, is this guy serious? Oh, now you made her sad. I couldn't help it, okay? I just can't stand being by myself. It makes me feel lonely, scared, and hopeless. Tota won't come for me either. I've called and called, but he won't come at all. Oh no, she's about to cry again. Don't worry, Sanzang, you're not alone anymore. It's like you're already one of us. Yeah, you're right. I'm not alone. Now that you've calmed down, may I ask a question? Sure, what is it, Mr. Skeleton? Did you come here on your own? It seems you came from the direction of the desert. That's the thing, I actually had one disciple. A servant I met a while ago. He was so hopeless that I took him under my wing. But that idiot, he got captured in front of the Holy City Army's fort. I'm his mentor, so I tried to go back and save him, but then I lost my way, and oh, this is beyond hopeless. Is Wukong a servant? I feel like I would have seen him if he was in FGO. So, maybe is he a servant outside of FGO? Everyone should know about the Epic of Gilgamesh. If you learn about literature, you have to include the oldest literary work. Yep, I remember that. I don't remember the entire story of the Epic of Gilgamesh, but I do remember reading it. Back in, like, I think it was, like, high school. No, but we've seen him in Fate. Okay. He is too busted. That makes sense. That honestly makes sense. Yeah, just leave that to us too. I feel like he'd definitely be like divine spirit level for sure. Exactly. Our objectives are so well aligned, it just feels like fate. Oh, she said the thing! She said the thing. Technically, yes, but we have not seen him yet, outside of Adventures of El Malloy. Wukong is not a servant yet, but Sanzang does mention it on her lines. Huh? You mean you'll come with me to the fort? Of course, after all, Senpai's headed there as well. Oh, thanks, CloudyCrow, I just love you. That settles it. You can be my disciple. Yeah, I'm not really supposed to play favorites, but I'll do everything I can to help you. That's great to hear. Honestly, I'd love to be her disciple. If she could teach me anything that Wukong learned, that'd be sick. He's in Black Myth Wukong. Maybe you played that. Honestly, I wish I did. I watched people play it, but I haven't played it myself. Looks like a great game, though. Oh, what the heck? Have we ever seen that before? A node that we go through and then the node just disappears? Oh man, we're racking up quartz. Dang. And a lot of QP. That's like 10 million right there. Okay, not 10 million. That's like 5 million. Okay, Fortress of the Round Table. Dang. Oh! Dang, it really has been a while. I don't remember. Wait, Fortress of the Round Table. Is this where we fight Mordred in the anime? I think this is the first time we fight Mordred, I'm pretty sure. We like come here at nighttime with Betty Vier. I'm trying to like visualize where we are in the movie. But I'm pretty sure this is the place, right? Flower of Poison, Blade of Iron. I guess we can take Sanzang with us. And then this time, I'm gonna remember to bring our boy. Dude, I can't wait, man. We're so close. We are so close to getting his rank up. Okay, so we have him here. And then, is she a support or a DPS? Oh, I can't even see. Crap. Guess we'll just have to find out. God, I hope she's a support. Or I hope she's a DPS, I mean. Okay. Maybe this would be better. Sun Wukong does appear in the Adventures of El Malloy, the sequel to Case Files. This is where you rescue Serenity. The only thing I remember is Serenity kissed us. True, I do remember that. We've made it. That's the fort. It's carefully guarded. However, the lookouts can't see very well at night. They might as well be scarecrows. Single target DPS. Okay, cool. Just what I needed. It looks like they've gotten... It looks like they've got 10 patrol soldiers around the outer wall and 10 above it. Doctor, can you scan inside the fort? It's quite a large structure. 2 big buildings and 1 small one. The latter might be a stable. And it appears there's a large space underground. It must be a dungeon. A dungeon, huh? One can only imagine the kind of cruel things that happen there. Lord Mage, can you detect any servants? 2 underground. Sorry, that's all I can tell. Looks like they're using some old ruins down there. I can't get any more details with ordinary echolocation technology. What shall we do, Senpai? We can jump up onto the gate, so if we could just distract the soldiers on the lookout somehow. No, something's not right. I can feel it. It feels darker since I was last here. The people in this fort are so tense. It's like they're already aware of our movements. Are you saying they are on high alert? High alert? Wait, we did intercept one of the Knights of the Round Table. That must be why those in the Holy City are sensitive to our movements. Your smug satisfaction is not going to help us 100 personas. We should wait and find another opportunity. CloudyCrow, why don't we take a day to assess the situation here? It's hard to believe they'll remain alert for long. Good things come to those who wait, rather than risking danger, huh? Everyone hide! I'm seeing movement from the fort. Honestly, can't they give us a break, making all of us come out here in the middle of the night? It can't be helped. A Knight of the Round Table is secretly visiting this fort. Any form of disrespect and our heads will roll. That's just it. It's a sudden visit without any prior communication, right? And it's not just any Knight of the Round Table. It's the Secretary to His Majesty and the Lion King, Aggravane of Iron. What's the Round Table's second in command doing in a place like this? I thought he's not supposed to leave the Holy City. Oh, I know. Remember we gave Sir Lancelot the horse the other day? You're not supposed to take a fort's resource without first consulting Sir Aggravane. Maybe he's here to pass down his judgment. Seriously? Upon our leader? Yeah, well, he's a piece of garbage who treats refugees like dirt. If he gets fired, it'd be doing us a favor. Dang! Everybody hates Lancelot. Or it may be about the suspicious bowman we captured the other day. It took several enforcement knights to finally capture him. Perhaps Sir Aggravane is here to kill him with his own hands. Bowman? The mysterious bowman? The only bowman I remember is Aggravane. Or not Aggravane, Arash. Holy crap. Okay. Seriously, he's going to be executed. I don't understand a word he's saying, but he's not a bad guy, you know? And ever since he came, our meals got so much better. I actually wanted him to join our side. No, perhaps Sir Aggravane is after the old man of the mountain we've locked up in our dungeon. I heard she's quite a beauty, but she's tight-lipped. Even the torturers gave up. Dang! That's kind of a flex. If the torturers give up, that's kind of a flex. They say he's so good he can literally make a hippo scream for help. Seriously? As an actual word, help? Just how brutal can Sir Aggravane be? And just how much trouble can one fort hold? Man, I want to move to the Holy City too. No, perhaps. Seriously? You got more? Oh, he's already here. The signal... Oh, never mind. The signals are leaving your location. It's okay to come out now. This is bad. This is really bad. Yes, if what they were saying just now is true, that would explain the alertness at the fort. Looks like the situation has changed. If Aggravane's coming, we've got to hurry. That guy doesn't approve of any servant besides the Knights of the Round Table. We can't wait around all night. They'll get Tota. Oh, snap! It all makes sense now. I remember you guys said while I was watching through the anime that they left out a character from the game. He just wasn't in the anime at all, except in the like video preview or something. I don't remember. There was some kind of animation where you see a glimpse of him. Maybe it was the opening, but he wasn't actually in the anime. And at first, I thought every time I heard Tota, I was thinking of some like pet. But here they mentioned there's a bowman that they captured. And now it's all starting to come together. Is Tota the guy with the like green hair? I think he's like a big dude. I don't know if he's carrying like a drum or some kind of large round thing. And I think he has green hair. Is that who we're looking for? The captured Hassan is also in danger. Thankfully, Sir Aggravane hasn't reached the fort yet. Let's rescue them both before he gets here. Of course. Yes, 2 or 3 of them. 3 characters? Dang. 3 characters. You see Tota in the Camelot flashback in Babylonia. That's what it was. That's what it was. Yeah, you see a very short glimpse of him. It's finally clicking. Yeah, exactly. An endless rice bag. Okay, that's what it is. Wait, CloudyCrow, may I speak too? I can hear a pin drop thousands of kilometers away. The group of horses headed for this fort is already very near. We'll most likely encounter the enemy group as we emerge from the dungeon. That'll complicate our escape. Let's split into 2 parties. One will break in and rescue the servants. The other will remain here, and after Aggravane's entourage appears, launch an ambush on the fort, creating a diversion. I see, but how would we manage the ambush? The soldiers at the fort won't mobilize for just 1 or 2 of us. Won't we need at least 20 of us? Oh, you came to the right person. 100 personas. Won't we need at least 20 of us to cause a diversion? 100 personas is like, I'm right here. Leave that to me. The rest of you go to the dungeon. But 100 personas, you can't go at it alone. Ambush and diversion are my forte. I cannot allow myself to rely on you all the time. I am an old man of the mountain, possessing multiple personas, if I feel like it. Dang, shadow clone jutsu. See, when it comes to assassination by numbers, no one can rival me. I may be no match for a Knight of the Round Table, but against mere soldiers, there is no one more suitable than me. What's the name of the assassin from Fate Zero? Is that also 100 personas? Or was that a different one? 100 personas was cut, you're right. Because I definitely don't remember her doing this here. So she was cut. This Tota guy was cut. And there's a third one. You'll find out who the third one is in later chapters. Okay. Interesting. Inferior shadow clone jutsu. Yes. It's her. Oh, okay, that's cool. Okay, so she was the one in Fate Zero. It just, obviously 100 personas has 100 different personas. So I don't remember if we saw her specifically, but I do remember seeing, or I do remember the fact that Kirei had personas of like different, shapes and sizes and stuff. I'll at least give those fort soldiers a good scare, and while I'm at it, I'll get you all a horse. All of you go save Serenity and Tota. 100 personas. Man, you're so cool! And Foe agrees. Yes, we saw her. Did she have the purple hair too? I feel like I would have remembered the purple hair, but maybe it's just been so long I don't remember. Cut the flattery, hurry up. Then off we go. Let's move, CloudyCrow. First we will jump over this wall, then we will search for the dungeon's entrance. What? We're going to jump this wall without a sound? I can't do that, no way. I will carry Lady Sanzong with me. Lady Mash, please carry CloudyCrow. Thanks, Mash. Let's go quietly. Yes, I'll do my best not to get caught. Here we go. Alright, we're in. Wow, that skeleton guy's amazing. To be able to slip into the dungeon like that? Could it be you were one of the Phantom Thieves before? Lupin? You must be Arsène Lupin, right? Not quite. Forts are all built the same no matter where you go. Breaking into a fort is one of the most basic skills for any Hassan. Moreover, look at him blushing over here. Do you see his face? Hold on, let me move my cam. Let me see. You see this guy's face here? She's got him blushing. Moreover, the entrance of the dungeon can be easily found by tracing the human psyche. That is, hide in its deepest and darkest corner that can neither be heard by enemies nor seen by friends. This holds true in any culture, but be careful. It seems they're simply using what was previously here as a dungeon. Bad things live here. Hassan's right, I've confirmed several ghost-type enemy signatures. They're coming. Respond to the attack as quickly as you can. Don't let the fort soldiers hear you. What? Vengeful spirits? Then it's my turn. Leave it to me, CloudyCrow. What the heck? Alright. Now, everyone, come at me. Whatever regrets you may have, I'll guide you all to Nirvana. Phew, as long as you know who doesn't come back. As long as you know who doesn't come back here. Artoria abs though, Barghest abs though. Alright, who has the best abs? Let me know right now who has the best abs. Oh shoot. Ah! No, that was a waste. Is this every turn? Nope. This is just NP gain. But I guess we could use it. Okay. Bop. Whoa, her attack animations are cool. They're like actual martial arts movements. Babbage. Babbage. Mordred. Barghest. Barghest easy. Mordred. I stand with Zenobia. That's a good one. That's a good one. 100 personas. Orion. That's a good one. That is a good one. Okay. So this is a taunt. Target focus and damage cut. Greatly increase NP gauge and NP strength. Oh shoot. And she's single target. Significant damage single enemy. Okay, we'll save that then. We'll save that. And she's not arts. But she is. We won't need it though. We don't need it for these guys. Let's be real. Guess we might as well try to get to 200 if we can. Because we are close. They're all amazing. Very visible abs are not pretty on actual women. They look better when you can barely see them, but this is anime. Mordred's abs are life. Mordred's abs are love. Persona's chiseled. She is pretty shredded. Ooh, okay, so we got one big ghost here. This is only for herself? I mean, we might as well. She probably would have cooked this guy anyways, but we might as well. And then who else do we have? Okay. Ilya's abs. Dang. Oh, she broke the whole mountain. Holy crap. She launched him through the mountain. Was that Wukong's mountain that she was talking about earlier? Okay, now we just have these dudes to worry about. Nice. Castoria piecing him up. You know what? I believe they can kill. Ah, shoot. Whatever, who cares? Let's just end it. Oh, there we go. Jeff said it. Jeff said it. Jeff said it. He was the guy I was talking about when I said I hope you know who doesn't appear. Yep, yeah, here we go. Yep. The whole chat is about to bring him up now. Jinako's abs. Ket's got the best abs? True. She's up there for sure. Osakawa abs? Where? Since when? I need to see this skin. Because normally doesn't she wear like a hood and a cloak? Dang! Look at all these quartz we're stacking up. All these stellar quartz. Carried Crow. Count of Monte Carry. Oh, I didn't know. Yeah. Dante's has a little bit of history on this stream here. We don't talk about him, or at least I don't talk about him. The chat loves him, but I don't talk about him. Ooh, you know what? No, that wouldn't make sense. That wouldn't make sense. I was about to say, what would happen if we went double Orion, but I feel like that'd be a little counterintuitive. I don't want to bring Bum Juno. Whoa! NP4 Zenobia. That's kind of crazy. We can bring her. And then we can bring him. Okay. I'm thinking this. Oh, wait. Is this the Mordred? The Return of Mordred? No. Because I remember they fought Mordred on the wall, like on the outer wall. So maybe that either happens later or maybe it plays out differently and we fight her down here. This place is bigger and more complicated than we thought, isn't it? We might be outside the fort grounds by now. Yes, it is a wicked structure indeed. It almost feels like it will devour all those who wander into it. You don't seem to have noticed, Lady Mash, but we are 3 levels underground already. What? But I don't remember going down any stairs or slopes. We've been walking down an incline from the start. Only those accustomed to the darkness would notice. Already it's a labyrinth. Looks like this won't be as straightforward after all. By the way, who's Aggravane? Oh, that's right. Our dear CloudyCrow doesn't know Aggravane very well. Or maybe it's just, like, I don't know, guards? Saber guards? He may not be much compared to the glorious legends of Sir Gawain, Sir Lancelot, and Sir Percival, but he was King Arthur's adjutant. His mother, Morgan the Enchantress, was Arthur's older sister. What? His mother, Morgan the Enchantress, was Arthur's older sister. Interesting. She cursed and neglected the king his entire life. Oh, okay. I see. Right? Yeah, I do. Okay. Because I remember you guys said that most of the Knights of the Round Table are related, but a lot of them are like half siblings. Or I think they're half siblings with Mordred. Because Mordred is the child of Morgan and King Arthur. But Aggravane, for example, is the child of Morgan and someone else. Is that right? Who did you think Morgan was? I knew who Morgan was. I'm just trying to piece together the family tree here. No, I did know this. Oh my gosh, I knew that. I knew that Morgan was his mother. I just didn't know that Morgan was King Arthur's older sister. That's what threw me off at first. Because none of you guys told me they were siblings. But, yeah, I'm pretty sure Mordred is the only one that is Morgan and Arthur's child, right? Artoria only shares blood with Mordred. Okay. See, but this is the thing. I love when the people in chat feel like this with Cloudy. They can finally feel the heat I feel. But it's funny. You guys get so outraged and so mad at me and you're like face palming in the chat when you don't even understand what I'm saying. Because I was never confused about Morgan being his mother. And I was never confused about King Arthur being his father. What confused me was the older sister part. I didn't know that they were siblings. Mordred, King Arthur, older sibling. What? It's like the first thing that everyone knows about Morgan. I haven't met Morgan! Morgan hasn't appeared in the series yet. Morgan has not appeared in the story so far. Gawain, Aggravane, Gaheris, and Garrett are children of King Lot and Morgan. Mordred was Arthur and Morgan's. Yeah, I remember this. And technically Lancelot was an adopted son of hers, depending on whether you consider her still Vivienne. Aggravane looks older than most, yet he's the youngest one. I remember someone mentioning that. No, but we told you that they are siblings. No, that is cap. You guys did not tell me that Morgan and King Arthur were siblings. You told me that the Knights of the Round Table were siblings, but no one said that Morgan and Arthur were siblings. You haven't heard about Morgan outside of Fate? Nope. I've said this numerous times. I didn't know anything about King Arthur's lore or the myth or the story. The only thing I knew was about the sword and the stone. Like him pulling the sword from the stone, but I didn't know anything outside of that. You saw her in Apocrypha, right? In Mordred's flashback? Yes, but I'm pretty sure they didn't say there that she was Arthur's older sister. Mordred has siblings older, Aggravane and Gareth. We did. Cloudy's not well versed in the Arthurian legend. He probably couldn't remember the details just hearing it once or twice. That is true about me not knowing much about it. Also, it is mentioned in Fate Stay Night, maybe even in Fate Zero. You never heard about Morgan Freeman? Oh my god. Oh my god. To be honest, outside of Fate, I only knew Morgan was an evil witch. To be fair, the Arthurian legend is a mess since it has too many writers. Not sure about Zero, though. I mean, I saw Zero, like, what? 2-3 years ago? Why did you think Artoria and Morgan look the same? That you cannot use that argument here. You cannot use that argument here of why do you think Artoria and Morgan look the same? Because Saberface exists. There's so many characters that look the same. And they're not necessarily related. In this case, they're related. But yeah. Oh, well, I was kind of into Arthurian legends since I was a kid, so I get heated. I mean, exactly. That's the difference between you and me. I didn't learn a whole lot about Arthurian legend and those kind of myths and stuff. I was more into, like, Mesoamerican mythology and, like, Greek mythology and Roman mythology. So I don't really know anything about Merlin. Everything about Merlin, Morgan, King Arthur, Lancelot, all of them, everything that I've learned about them was either from this game or from you guys. I don't really know anything outside of what this game has shown me. So, let's see. I see, the son of King Arthur's enemy. In other words, he was a spy, a snake in his bosom. Bosom is such a weird word. Yes, if you look at the family tree, he's also a half-brother of the treacherous Sir Mordred. At the same time, he was the youngest brother of Sir Gawain, who swore allegiance to King Arthur. Yes, but apparently Sir Gawain and Morgan never had much interaction. Sir Mordred was also the child of Morgan, but he was only in her care during his childhood. It may be that Morgan raised Sir Aggravane as the only son she could trust. Sir Aggravane was a cold individual, yet he succeeded King Arthur as the civil officer in charge of Camelot's government. Most of the Knights of the Round Table must have hated him. They would have seen him as one of Morgan's men, who might turn on them at any moment. But in the end, he was killed by Sir Lancelot. Lancelot had an affair with Guinevere, King Arthur's wife. It was Aggravane who denounced the two unfaithful. Aggravane was accused Guinevere of being impure, and for that, in a fit of rage, Lancelot slew him. Dang. Lancelot cut him down, huh? That was the beginning of the collapse of the Round Table. That's a weird interaction there. So Lancelot had an affair with Guinevere, King Arthur's wife. So Lancelot slept with King Arthur's wife. Then Aggravane denounced the two unfaithful and accused Guinevere of being impure. And then Lancelot killed him. I guess he wasn't wrong though, right? Aggravane wasn't wrong though, right? But I guess he died. He died for telling it how it is. And King Arthur, returning from a successful Roman expedition, found himself up against a rebellion led by Sir Mordred, which led to King Arthur's death at Camelot. That is the conclusion of the famous Arthurian legend. Right, in that sense you can even say Aggravane murdered King Arthur as Morgan had planned. Dang, had he not revealed Queen Guinevere and Lancelot's affair, the Round Table wouldn't have fallen. There's no way. There's no way. No. You know what? Aggravane's not that bad. He's not that bad, dude. He was exposing those guys for cheating, and then he gets killed for it, and he gets blamed for King Arthur's death? Because they're saying he was the catalyst to all of this? Why isn't Lancelot the catalyst to all of this? He was the one that started the affair. That's kind of crazy, bro. Oh, man. That's probably why he looks so old, dude. Because my man's stressed out, dude. He was just doing what he thought was right, got blamed for everything, got killed for it. You know, that ages you a bit. That adds some wrinkles under those eyes, man. Poor Aggravane. Did nothing wrong and died for it. That's right. You may say he achieved the biggest impact with the smallest gesture. I was never interested in the legend of the Knights of the Round Table, but hearing it now makes me think. They pride themselves on glory and chivalry, but in the end, their lives were just as bitter. Ooh. You know what? I think the moral of the story is Aggravane did nothing wrong, and Lancelot is the problem. Those are the two lessons I'm learning about Arthurian legend here. Hello, Toto, where are you? Hello? we got foe helping her. Justice for Aggravane. Aggravane was the freaking best. Oh, I thought you were saying he's the freakiest. He was the freaking best. He deserves better. Aggravane and Mordred were the only ones of the Round Table that wanted to expose the affair. Aggravane is that bad. It does not mean he is wrong. Well, true. I'm sure he has done some bad things. I'm sure he's probably not a good guy. But at least in this situation right here, it's like he was just trying to expose the truth. Let's see. Trying to make Aggravane look bad for uncovering adultery? Exactly, man. Exactly. Artoria really didn't care about the affair. I do remember that. I remember, I don't know. I vaguely remember. I don't know. I don't know why, but I do vaguely remember Artoria mentioning like an affair or something and kind of feeling indifferent towards it. I don't remember the context exactly, but now that you bring it up, it does ring a bell. Basically, Lancelot caused the fall of Camelot. Yeah, yeah. I don't know why they're over here saying that. What were his words? In a sense, you could even say Aggravane murdered King Arthur as Morgan had planned. Holy crap. That is one way of telling the story. That is a wild reach, but that is one way of telling the story. We've been looking all over, but we still can't find him. Don't tell me they already killed him. No, no way. It's all my fault. I'm supposed to be his mentor, but I can't even save one of my disciples. Sorry, I'm sorry, Tota. Oh, Foe. Foe caught his scent. The smell of rice grains. Foe, stop. Right now, we don't have the time to... Ah, Master, there's a hidden passageway here. I can see jail cells. Enemy guard, presence confirmed. In front of them, it appears there's a servant inside it. Just imagine, dude. Could you imagine if we were like, oh, a secret passage and there's jail cells with a servant inside? We run down there and then it's just Dante's. Like, ah, Cloudy, you've returned. Finally, you understand how much you truly need me. Really? Hang on, I'll be there. I'll be there right away. Huh? That frantic, worried voice. Hey, is that you, Sanzang? Tota, that voice just now, it's Tota. Hello, yes, it's me. When her disciple's in need, she will jump fences, even of the gardens of Gandharva Castle. In matters of the Abhidharma, namely Sutta Pitaka, Vinaya Pitaka, Abhidhamma Pitaka. These be the way to the Buddha, and these have I mastered. I, Monk Sanzang. I may be late, but Sanzang is back. Sanzang is back. Oh yeah, and then you just hear this echoing through the halls. Oh wait, do I not have it? Oh, it's not. Okay. You just hear this echoing through the halls as we make our way down. That'd be amazing. Yes, there's no mistaking that sinfully showy speech. Yes, despite my joy, I'll tell you to be careful. That prison guard is monstrously strong as me. See, look, he's headed your way. Especially his kicks. His kicks hurt. Haha, your guts will spill if he tags you a good one. What? Oh no, everyone intercept, intercept. Let's take down that big one and get Tota out of there. That's why Lancelot is hated by everyone. Even Galahad just dislikes his deadbeat of a father. I mean, I can see why. I can see why. Let Dante's out of prison. Now we can keep him in there. We can keep him in there. Now you know why Galahad can't stand his dad, Lancelot, and thus why Mash freaked out when she met him. I can't wait to see that in game. I can't wait. Oh crap. We're starting off with this dude? That's not good. Does his NP give him C stars? It gives him C stars each turn. Okay. Well, this is attack for everybody, right? Yep. Might as well. And then this is Guts, C star gather rate, and gain C stars, but the gather rate is gonna go all to her. C stars each turn for yourself. That's pretty nice. This is only one turn. Dang, man. Increase attack, gain C stars. Let's do that. Increase C star gather rate. Oh shoot. His gather rate is stronger than hers, right? Oh no, how's this gonna work? How the heck is this gonna work? Increase your critical strength. Maybe if we use hers first, then use his. Let's see. So we got some stars. Oh snap, he's already pretty high up there. But there we go, there we go. I'm liking those numbers. I'm liking those numbers. So she's gonna be here next. Shoot, I feel like we're kind of wasting this, but whatever. Doesn't matter. Let's do this. You brought us support Zenobia when you have one yourself. Yeah, I just couldn't think of a... Oh my god. I just couldn't think of another archer I wanted to bring. Because I really just wanted to use him. So, yeah. I don't know. Plus, she's NP4. And mine is only MP3. So, a little bit of a plus there. Now. Aw, crap. Are you kidding me? Not a single one? You can't troll me like this. Shoot. I guess we'll wait. Guess we'll have to stall. Oh. It's just two of these guys. We could do that. Umu indeed. Alright. Nice. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. Okay. Now, show me those numbers. Show me those numbers. So it increases his attack and his critical strength, and it gives C stars every turn. Let's do it. I feel bad for this guy. He's not the only one that can set up crits. Holy! Holy, bro. 338. 338. That's a big hit right there. That's a hefty hit. Oh yeah, you're right. Koyan does give stars. You didn't even try looking at the other options, but sure. Well, then we're gonna get people saying, oh, you spend too much time looking for supports. That's why I've just been clicking whoever's in like the top 3 or 4. Ah, brilliant. That was truly a match worth watching. I can't, like, you know, I can't please everybody in the chat. I can't please everybody. Someone's gonna find some reason. So this is him, Tota. And this, you're saying, is an infinite rice bag? So he just has endless food in here? I wonder if his story is like... I feel like my first impression when I hear someone having a like infinite rice bag is that he goes from like town to town and like feeds the hungry or something like that. Am I on the right track? And that's how it feels to be critted to death? Yeah. Feels good, man. Feels good. Cloudy getting addicted to those crits? Dude, just wait, just wait. Just wait. One day, I'm gonna get my quick teams going. Then we're really gonna be rolling around in crits. I kept biting my fingernails in anticipation, so much that, coupled with this hunger, I was about to eat my own hands. Ah, there we go. Did you just walk out of that jail cell on your own? Well, yeah, I could have stepped out at any time, but I've finally grown tired of laying around. It's about time I got to work. Okay, okay. This guy. So I take it you're the ones who came to attack this fort? Ha ha ha, you don't say, you don't say. After all, you must be quite the softies to best friend Sanzong. Each one of you is an outstandingly good person, I'm sure. Tota, where are your manners? At least introduce yourself first. Are you a monkey or what? Huh? Oh, come to think of it, we don't even know each other's names. I got carried away, forgive me. Servant, Archer. My true name is Tawara Tota. Through fate, I ended up protecting that monk over there. Escorting, not protecting. Gosh, how many times have I told you? You're my disciple, remember? Disciples have to protect their mentors no matter what. I wonder if he's in a similar situation to us, where he just came over to help her, and now she forced him to be her disciple. And now he's just stuck there, just like us. They have to protect their mentor's integrity and their mentor's safety. Listen, gee, don't make me worry so much, okay? Promise me. Oh, and if you break that promise, I'll send the Buddha's palm after you, like bam. Okay, sorry, I didn't think you'd become so meek. Huh? No, wait, it was you, remember? You were the one who said, that fort looks so much fun. You were the one who ran off to pick a fight with the knights, and look what came of it. Yeah, look at her face, you can see the guilt. Oh my gosh. It was her fault all along. Next thing I knew, you were already nowhere in sight. I went around looking for you, but then hunger kicked in. I came across a knight in purple armor, but he made quick work of me in my weakened state. Now look at where I am. The knight in purple armor, was that a knight of the round table? He called himself Lancelot. He was truly frightening and straightforward, a simple yet powerful swordsman. Sensing danger, I quickly surrendered and let myself be caught. I was getting sleepy anyways. Whoa, you grew sleepy during your fight, so you purposely lost to them, all so you could get to bed? It seems we've stumbled upon yet another dynamic heroic spirit. Tawara, hold up, the samurai, this is the samurai who, regardless, you saved me and that's a fact. Was it you who brought Sanzong? Then let me thank you. I'm glad you made it in time. Of course I met Sanzong. It's nice to meet you. I just call him Rice King. He saved some dragon lady and got rewarded with infinite rice. That's awesome. That's the best reward, honestly. He's actually really goated in lore. A lot of Japanese servants respect him. He exploits the rice dupe machine. The infinite food glitch. Mods ban him. You can see Tota's FA in Discord. Oh, snap! This is sick. It's just him having a feast fit for a king. Look at this steak. That's a dragon steak right there. I know a dragon steak when I see one. I don't mind me a dragon steak. Maybe even a wyvern steak. And then you got crab, lobster. Is this a whole turkey? Dang. And who's this over here? Is this his wife or something? Or is this the lady he saved? The dragon lady. Tota is a chill dude. Chad energy with Tota. Oh my gosh, bro. I can't get a break. I can't get a break. You guys, every single chance, every single time I pull up Discord, there's somebody trying to ratio me. Wow, and such fine manners. Nice to meet you too, CloudyCrow. Never mind that, Tota. We're looking for one more prisoner. Would you know where she is? Apparently she's like the skeleton guy over there. What? A mask sewn onto your skull. Doesn't that hurt? Of course, somewhat. My mask does stick on my face much firmer than any other old men. Oh, really? It seemed like it just popped off with 100 personas. Seems like you have your reasons. I have asked a foolish question. Do forgive me. As for your inquiry, I'm not sure whether they have the same face as you, but there's another prisoner back there to the left. We appreciate it. Let's hurry up, CloudyCrow. I think I smell something burning. Oh my gosh. Yes, let's hurry. And Tota, I'm tired of walking, so carry me on your shoulders. That again, you'll grow fat if you get too lazy, you know. I will not, and quit making me repeat myself. I'm your mentor, remember? Mentors are to be obeyed, remember? Absolute obedience, remember? That's exactly what I mean. Listen, Sanzang, I don't recall ever agreeing to... Oh yeah, so he is in that situation. Yeah, who cares? Come on, carry me. Goodness, what am I to do with you? Look at this Chad, dude, carrying Sanzang on his back. Sanzang's behaving even more freely. Oh, well, that Tawara Tota over there is a dragon slayer from the Far East. Bro, there has to be like a CE or an event or something out there where you just gather all the dragon slayers. You get Siegfried, Sigurd, this guy. Who else are we adding to the list? The list of known dragon slayers. We have George. We gotta add George to the list. That'd be so sick to see all of them in the room together. You might remember from Heaven's Field, but Cursed Arm doesn't really have a face. That Cursed Arm from Heaven's Field isn't the same one we have here though, right? Or are they? I thought I remembered somebody saying that they were two different. Oh, you know what? Someone earlier this stream said that he was summoned with like madness in Heaven's Field. Martha, okay, Martha. We got Kojiro, Beowulf. You're right. I mean, Orleans was a bit like that, just too early to work well. That is true. We did have like 3 of them in Orleans. Yes, it was the Karna Christmas event you didn't read. Where you see all of them together? Oh, I guess we did see... I guess we did see a few. Not a few, but 1 or 2. There's only 1 of each of the Hassans. Okay, I see. It's the same Cursed Arm, but the one in Heaven's Field got Madness Enhancement. Okay. Alright. Oh, well, that Tawara Tota over there is a Dragon Slayer from the Far East, a samurai with interesting tales. Let's hurry up and rescue Hassan, then return to the village. Tota's noble phantasm will be a brand new discovery for MASH. Doctor, what do you mean? I'd like you to find out with your own eyes. What can I say? That girl Sanzang there might just be the real savior in all of this. Siegfried, Sigurd, Dobrynya, Draco. Wait, that's cool. So Dobrynya's a dragon slayer and she rides a dragon? Okay. Flower of Poison, Blade of Iron. Okay, how many more of these are there? Aren't there quite a lot? Oh, we still gotta do these too! I forgot about these. I'll probably do those when I'm farming. Okay. Let's continue. More sabers. Oh man, we gotta try them. Tawara Tota. I think we stick with this lineup here. Let's do it. Everyone, bad news. I'm detecting large-scale movement above ground. Hassan of the 100 Personas must have engaged the enemy already. That can only mean Aggravane is already here. Let's hurry, CloudyCrow. I am picking up another life sign. It's beyond this door. Oops. Ooh, nice, nice. Cloudy, do those. They're limited time. I will. I'll make sure to do them. That's way too many courts to pass up on. Just like off stream while I'm farming the daily quests, that's when I'll put them on my team. The floor is stained with blood, and there are all sorts of tools hanging on the walls. This is no ordinary prison. There's a girl. She's chained to the wall over there. There she is. Who are you? You haven't given up yet? No matter what you may do to me, I won't tell you anything, so hurry up and slit my throat. Let's stop wasting both of our time. After all, pain or poison can't kill me. There will be no need for that throat slitting today, Serenity. I'm impressed you've held out this long. Are you from the Eastern Village? We're here to rescue you. Rescue me? Looks like she's not fully conscious yet. To capture a servant and wear her down to this state. It's probably a skill these Knights of the Round Table, or rather Aggravane, possesses. But still, even if she's a Hassan, to do this to a child. I know if Aggravane became a servant, he'd have to have some crazy skills. This is a first-rate assassin, especially if he became a servant, like, in this current day and age. Because a lot of the other Knights of the Round Table, I feel like a lot of them are like year 1, year 2 servants that got buffs later on that made them strong. But him being made in this like era of FGO, you know everything's gonna be crazy. His NP animation, his skills. But who knows if they'll ever make him a playable character. Stay your tongue. No matter how young she may be, she is a first-rate assassin that was crowned the Old Man of the Mountain. Serenity's age has nothing to do with her skills. Any further comments on such a topic will be an insult to her, Lord Mage. I'm sorry, that's true. She must be quite an assassin to be able to lead a sect by herself. Poison Waifu is here. You're being rescued, do not resist. Wait there, don't come near me. Are you really people from the mountains? No, we're foreigners. We came here to rescue you, that much is true. Together with Hassan of the Cursed Arm and Hassan of the 100 Personas, we broke in here just to do that. They speak the truth, Serenity. Hence you can relax your guard, you mustn't lose hope. I hate to ask, CloudyCrow, but could you unshackle her? Somehow that chain is not friendly towards servants. Of course, leave it to me. Alright, I'm loving these sound effects. Good, the chains came off, now you're free. Yes. Oh, look out, you'll trip if you... Watches is so... Why is this an option, bro? That is so cooked, bro. Watches? Let's see what happens. Huh? What was that sound just now? Serenity lost her footing and Senpai jumped in to catch her. Okay, I thought they were actually gonna have me just sit there and watch her fall on her face or something. They've collapsed in each other's arms. Senpai had cushioned her fall. Hassan's mask seems to have fallen from the impact. It's on the ground. And for some reason, they aren't getting up. Both are rooted on the spot. You see her face? Oh, I can sense a brand new romance blossoming. I mean, this is bad. Right, this is not good. Hurry and get up, CloudyCrow. I understand how you feel, but we're in an enemy territory right now. There she is. As you guys said in the chat, Poison Waifu. No, this person will never be able to get up again. Oh, this is where the kiss happens, right? The Zabanya I've acquired will take your life of anyone who touches my body. My body is poisonous, every inch of it, every drop of fluid inside of it is extremely poisonous. Based on the legend of Visha Kanya from the far eastern land, I'm a poison girl created by a religious cult to be a living lump of poison. Normal interaction wouldn't cause immediate death, but we just... Our lips. Come again? I didn't catch that. What? I'm sorry, it's too late. This person will die. That's an irreversible fact. I am truly sorry. You all came to save me, yet I've killed again. I'm a bit numb, but I'm still alive. This is... Wait, is this where we find out that he's immune to poison? Or did they reveal it earlier in the game? Because I know... I remember hearing that he's immune to poison, but I don't remember if it was because of earlier in FGO or because I watched the anime of this and they mentioned it. It begins. Cloudy missed out on how attached Serenity got to Fujimaru because the anime cut that out. In London. It was back in London. Okay, okay. It begins... Oh, wait, I read that. The illusion of free choice. Yeah, right? The illusion of choice. We clicked watches, but he still ended up doing something. Okay. Fujima... Oh, yeah, you're right, you're right. So it wasn't, like, actual poison, but yeah, it was, like, the poison fog didn't have any effect on him, and that's when he found out. You're right, you're right. Huh? No, that's not possible. How? I don't understand. Right, Senpai has the skill anti-poison temporary name. What? Why did they put that there? You don't have to worry, Hassan. Oh, yes, even the demonic fog in London didn't do anything. There you go. There's no doubt about it. CloudyCrow is shrouded in some kind of anti-filth protection. It's most likely an effective Mash's shield. It protects its contractor from illness. Are you really alright? Are we able to touch? I think this, like you guys said, this is the beginning of a romance that was kind of skipped in the anime. I could see this. I feel like there's a couple stories I've like heard of like this, where it's like, you know, the girl can't touch anybody or else they'll die, or in this case they'll be poisoned, but there's one person that they can actually touch, like what's her name, like Rogue from X-Men. She has like a pretty dangerous touch as well, but I think she eventually found someone and got into a similar situation to this. Senpai and even I will most likely have no problem unless it's due to some kind of noble phantasm level mystic. Is that right? Oh man, if it's a... What's it called? Do you think that... Oh my gosh, what is her name? The mushroom girl, what's her name again, dude? How did I forget already? We just used her. But do you think that she could cook up anything with all of her mushroom knowledge and all of her poison knowledge? Do you think she could cook up something that could actually affect Fujimaru, like, seriously? Wolverine? Yeah, exactly. Wolverine. Speaking of X-Men, X-Men 97 was really good. I still need to watch that. Locusta, exactly. Because they did say, like, a high-level mystic. I feel like Locusta could cook up something that could put Fujimaru in the hospital for sure. She is your grailed NP5 SR brother? I know! I know! It's just the names, man. There's so many different characters in this game. The names get a little mixed up sometimes. The Stalker Trio. Serenity, Raiko, and Kiyohime. So now we just need to meet Raiko. No, not even Semiramis. Really? Whoa, do you think Medea could? Do you think Medea could? I think she would qualify. I think she'd qualify as a Noble Phantasm level Mystic? I think she could. Poison Fujimaru? Surely, surely. There's no greater poisoner than Semiramis, and she couldn't sew as good as immune to poison. Really? Semiramis is better than Medea? That's interesting. It will have to be concept breaking. Not only that has to be high enough to surpass Galahad, which is hard. Okay, that makes sense. Concept breaking. So we're talking like how how Gramps was able to break the, or not break, but I guess he kind of instilled the concept of death on Tiamat. We're gonna need that level of power poison to get through Galahad's protection. He's immune to poison, not magic. What if Rule Breaker at the same time as poison? Maybe. I think that could work. Some poisons do work, but it would not affect our MC that much. Most poison would give him a stomach ache. Yeah, that's what we've seen so far. Semiramis is the poisoner, much like Gil is the first hero. Okay, that makes sense. The first poisoner. Is that right? Anyways, let's return to the surface soon. Even if 100 Personas is capable of multiplying herself, the burden is too heavy for her alone. Let's join her right away and relocate somewhere where we can rest before the Knight of the Round Table shows up. Oh no, nonsense. You should just rest here. And here he is. Hello everyone and welcome to my torture chamber. Even thieves are still guests from far away. Greetings, Master of Chaldea. He's already here, which means 100 Personas. Aggravane of the Round Table. Ah, it seems there's no need to introduce myself. Oh, don't worry. No need to introduce yourselves either. One master, one contract servant, 2 old men of the mountain, and finally, Sanzong, who so arrogantly left our holy city behind, along with her escorting servant. All of you are targets of enforcement. Please allow us to take care of you immediately. Enforcement Knight's approaching. They won't listen to reason. Still no sense of playfulness, huh, Aggravane? Don't you know that's why everybody hates you? That's fine. I despise humans, so I couldn't wish for more. I'm but a simple man, the complete opposite of you, who dreams of leading everyone to enlightenment. There you go again. I see, then you're definitely my enemy. I love how he says that with a smile. My bow embodies the power of Hachiman, the great Bodhisattva. Let my arrows rid you of your melancholy. Why, you ask? Because in a peaceful world, even a delicious meal will taste plain without smiles. Having a depressed face like that will ruin any feast. I like this guy. Tota, he's pretty cool. Okay. Now I'm a little worried here. Because I wasn't expecting to fight Aggravane so soon. I thought we'd be fighting him back when we got to the Holy City again. Let's see what Tota can do. Special attack Demonic, that's not going to help here. But at least he hits all enemies. Hachiman Prayer. Buster for 3 turns and restore HP for yourself. Evade and increase defense. Oh, that's cool. Evade and increase defense? So that if they do break the evade, you still got some little bit of protection. Okay, so this should do a good bit of damage. A good little bit of damage. But will it kill? I feel like we might get close. Maybe if we use this, it'll kill. Let's see. And I guess there's no harm in stacking a couple sea stars. Ooh, who would get more? I feel like Arash would now that we've used this. So I guess we'll just... Okay. Maybe we should used our NP first and then attack. Oh, nope, we killed. Okay, we made the right play. Dang! 225. Can't wait, dude. See? Oh, man. Just imagine the numbers we're going to be pulling once we get that NP upgrade. Ooh, I like the look of this, too. Holy crap. Oh, man. Ah, dang it. Crap. Dang it, man. So what's the skill that gives the sea stars? This one right here. Okay, so we use that to get some sea stars. We use that on him. And then... Okay, we can stop here. And we can use the rest of these later. I do want to use this, though. Oh, but we should use this, too. Okay, that's fine, though. That's fine, though. We'll save this one for next turn. The one that gives us sea stars. We have enough, so we'll use that next turn. Now... Crap. The only way we can kill multiple people is if we do this. So let's do it. Okay. And we flatten this guy. Jesus! Those crits, man! Did you see those numbers? Okay, and now we can do this to get some more stars. Dang. Okay, and now we don't have any more busters. That's unfortunate. Maybe we can use Tota, though. We have no one else we can really replace. And he doesn't have any way to boost his NP. Let's see how much this does. Oh yeah, that kills. That kills alright. 300k above is insane as always. Yeah, man. I don't know. I'm liking Orion. I am definitely not mad about that. That GSSR pull right there. Koyan too, because she enables him amazingly. Okay, so now it seems like we're about to fight Aggravane. Berserker! Berserker, huh? Berserker. So we want a foreigner, right? Let's see if we can find any. Oh, here's one. Van Gogh. Would Van Gogh work with them? Or work well with Orion? They are arts, but decrease quick attack resist. That's might help us, but not too much. Should we go Van Gogh? Not as well as foreigners, but okay. What other foreigners we got here? Well, I know we have some foreigners. Dang, dude, these... What the heck are these Van Gogh Ascensions? It's fine. Anything works on crit for Orion. Okay. Let's go with Van Gogh then. More crits the better, right? I'm hoping this is single target. Who else could we get? Just in case, we could go her. Or, well, he's a berserker, so we can just go any strong single target. You know, we haven't used him in a while. Why not? Rider Keen Toki. And he can stack crits too? Ooh. We'll keep him as a backup. Okay, let's move. Let's move. We've defeated the Enforcement Knights, but I'm picking up more enemies. More are coming. We'll only get overwhelmed if we keep fighting. We have to fight an escape route. There are no escape routes, so this is checkmate for us, Aggravane. Of course, I'm different than the others sitting at the round table. I do not seek glory, only results. Dang, that's kind of hard. You're all finished here. It's a shame that your death is so forgettable. Yet, Gawain, that fool, how could he have failed to capture these simpletons? That's probably... This is the chat. When I beat Gawain, this was exactly what the chat was thinking. Gawain, that fool, how could he have failed to capture these simpletons? Surely it wasn't out of distrust for the king. No, Sir Gawain would never do such a thing. He himself is the sword serving the king. He's not like Lancelot. Aggravane, no Aggie. You know what? I'm gonna call you Aggie from now on. You tramp, you dare speak to Lord Aggravane like that. Have you no fear? Prepare to be punished. It's alright, stand down. I quite like the name. Sanzang, I have no intention of discussing anything with you. Never have, never will. But I value the depth of your insights. It may be from a little girl's perspective, but you must have seen a number of lands. For that sole reason, there's value in lending an ear to your stories. Little girl, you're not that much older than me, Aggie. You! I shall grant you one last chance, a chance to return to this side. You saw what life was like in the Holy City. You saw what life was like among the mountain tribes. I'm sure you also saw Ozymandias' land, the territory of Egypt. With that in mind, let me pose this question to you. Is the Lion King in the wrong? Well... Sanzang! Exactly. You of all people should understand, Sanzang, our holy city is the only truth, the only ideal. No matter which side you are on, we share the same goal. We are merely searching for a way to survive. To defend the people of our nation. Even that Ozymandias thinks the same thing. But with their policies, they won't change anything. They'll just fall into ruin, along with the world, along with the era. Think back on your time in the Holy City. Everyone lived a satisfying life. They bettered each other. They respected each other. The utopia once dreamed of by the King of Knights has come true in the Holy City. You turned your back on that. That alone is an insult to me. But the King of Knights, no, His Majesty, the Lion King, respected your thoughtfulness. Therefore, this will be my final offer. Return to the Holy City and sit with us at the round table. You will fit well in Gareth's empty seat. I suppose so. To be honest, I've been hesitating this whole time. Which side I should take, the Lion King, the Sun King, or the Mountain People? I wasn't really into the idea from the start. I couldn't hear the Buddha's voice either. Then the Buddha is silent. When the Buddha is silent, it means things are out of my hands. In other words, Buddha has been telling me to bud out this entire time. Oh, I get it. Buddha, bud out, bud out. Shut up, doctor. However, it's us. Nope, I can't stay out any longer. No matter how nice the Lion King's holy city may be, I know in my heart that the tactics used by the Round Table are wrong. That's right. Even if the holy city is a utopia, selecting who will live in it and then killing the rest is unforgivable. It's an atrocity. True, it'd be a completely different story if they just said, alright, you, and you come into the city, and then they just slam the doors. Like, this would be a completely different story. But the fact that they cut down everybody else, that's the main reason why we're so against them right now. And the crazy thing is, it wouldn't have made a difference if they killed him or not, right? Because they just picked the 3 people, bring them into the city, and then when the rest of the world, you know, collapses, then they're gonna die anyways. So why kill them ahead of time if everyone else outside the city is gonna die anyways? It isn't an atrocity, it's a conclusion. Those not chosen by the holy city will die in this wilderness. Exactly. So why kill them? Which by itself wouldn't be so bad, except that they'll then develop feelings of hate and jealousy towards it. To build a strong holy city, we cut off that evil at the source. This is also the mercy of the Lion King. They'll then develop feelings of hate and jealousy towards it. Towards the city? Okay, I guess. If I'm understanding what he's saying, then I guess I can kind of... I don't agree with the logic, but I can at least understand where he's coming from. Where he's like, the wilderness is going to kill these people, and once they start realizing that, then they're going to, you know, grow hatred towards the city. So they just kill them off before it can get to that point, I guess? We've never forced anyone. The refugees are free to choose whether or not they wish to receive the holy city's sanctuary. We wage war, yes, but only to protect the holy city from its enemies. If the mountain people give up on the Holy Land, we will cease fighting too. Oh, then why does this world have an end? What? I've journeyed to the other side of the desert and saw that there. That's why I returned. Aggravane, I promise not to start crying, so tell me, what are you trying to do? Is the Lion King really in her right mind? Didn't she lose her human heart a long time ago? Are you sure she's still a heroic spirit? Better to die now than later. Yeah, I guess that's ultimately the logic behind it. It's kind of messed up though, but I guess. There you have your answer. Leaving them alive would cause them to rebel like we are doing. Yeah, exactly. So, that's... I can understand the logic. You crossed that desert with your own 2 feet? Indeed, it seems I underestimated you. I'm breaking off the negotiations. Resume the enforcement. Hey, answer my questions. Or what? You want me to get serious? Is that it? My Buddha palm will snap your feeble enforcement knights like a bunch of rice crackers. We shall see. These enforcement knights are different. In the past, there was a fool who fled the court after slaying his brethren in a wild rage. These enforcement knights are modeled after that man, and made stronger. They fight like pathetic mad dogs, yet that is fitting for rebel scum like you. Was he referencing Mordred? No. I don't know. Someone else maybe? Alright, so now we have some berserker guards. These guys might be tough. But no Aggravane fight yet. I guess they really are saving it for when we get to the Holy City. Dang! So we have Van Gogh here. Now, what's the order you use her skills again? I don't remember. Attack and C-Star Gallery for a single ally. Removes 1 curse when attacking with quick card. Slightly increase attack for yourself when removal is successful. I don't remember the order. HP recovers each turn and apply curse to all allies. It's 2-3-1. Okay, 2-3-1. And then you target it on her. So 2. And then 3 on herself. And then 1. Okay. Nice, nice. Fear on all enemies. Increase attack. Critical strength for all allies. Increase critical strength for all entity of the outer realm allies. And C-stars each turn for yourself. Dang. That's a lot. Dang. I should have brought Castoria. But I guess it's not that big of a deal. We can still... Oh, shoot. I guess I'll hold. I'll hold. No, 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 because we have busters here. I don't want to hold. I want to use them. Okay, screw it. Do this. Do this. We have a good amount. Let's get some more. Nice. And then we can do this for the critical strength. And then this. And I guess we'll do boom, boom, boom. Nice. Oh man, this guy's so fun to use. This guy is so fun to use, dude. I love Super Orion. He's just a Chad. Dang, 441. Oh, there's more. Alright, we'll just keep beating them down, I guess. Dang. Well, this does give us more stars. But... I don't know how much damage she does. I'm sure she does a lot, but maybe it might take 2 hits. Or maybe we'll attack with him first, and then we'll go to them. Okay, let's see. Nice, nice. Dang, she hits hard too, though. Alright, now it's just 2 of these guys left. Ooh. Oh, nice. And we have our arts for him, too. I think we just go all in. Like... There we go. Oh, wow. Okay, okay. That killed. I wasn't expecting the crit there. But then again, I didn't even pay attention to the crit chance. Dude, this guy's a monster. What an absolute friggin' behemoth. Boruto is better than Fate Grand Order. Alright. Thomas came here to make enemies today. On the next one, it seems we are at a standstill, but that matters not. I have resources and time on my side. There's no place for us to run in this small place like this. Even if we try to go after Aggravane directly, doesn't he have a gift like the other Knights of the Round? Without Lucius, we can't take him down. No, wait, that's incorrect, Doctor. Sir Aggravane doesn't possess a gift. What? Why not? It is obvious. To receive a gift is to enter into the contract with the Lion King, something akin to becoming his servant. Such a situation would prove rather inconvenient for me, because I would not be able to do anything to the king, right? I see, so that's how it is. But thanks to that, we now have a fighting chance. CloudyCrow, focus your attacks on Aggravane. That'll turn the tables on him. It will not, fool. It will not, fool. The Enforcement Knights will not stop, even if you kill me. You will all die here. You will all die down here. That was decided the moment I arrived. Death means nothing to me, as it is an inevitability. As it is a inevitability. An inevitability. Soon the Sacred Lance will enter its final phase. Oh, here we go, the Sacred Lance. When that happens, this era will. What's going on? Lord Aggravane, why are you retreating all by... What's going on? My feet are numb and I can't breathe. The poison. They all passed out. What's going on here? Halt. If you take another step, you will be affected by this poison as well. I am the Hassan Sabah of the Serenity. The poisonous flower that blooms at night. As I dance, the wind becomes poison and assassinates the enemy. English 100 by CloudyCrow. Works in an airtight underground facility such as this one. It was something I was able to use only because everyone kept the Enforcement Knights at bay. You have my gratitude. And I am sorry to have kept you waiting, Master CloudyCrow. Look, she's blushing. Was I useful to you? Of course. I don't think she's scary. I think she's adorable. In any event, thanks to Serenity, we've managed to get ourselves out of trouble. Also, Senpai, you're too close. Serenity is basically glued to your back. Oh, I'm sorry about that, Mash. I guess I'm as blind as a skeleton. Serenity, you should back away. I know it's rare to find a human who doesn't die by your touch. However, that person is our guest and savior. Don't try to cause any trouble. Of course, I will make sure to take care of our guest. See, why did they cut this, dude? Why did they cut this? This is so wholesome. Aggravane got away, huh? He ran above the ground with his tail between his legs as soon as he sensed the poison. All his men are out cold. I doubt they'll pose any threat now. Well, so what's the situation? Is it alright for us to move now? Yes, I've stopped my dance, so the poison should have thinned out. Breathing the air might numb you a bit, but it should be fine. I see, in that case, let's hurry back above ground. I'm worried about 100 personas. Me too. Ah, thank you, Arnaldo. It was obviously all Cloudy's skill, the Gawain Slayer. Thank you, thank you. Your praise is too kind, too kind. Ran out of screen time, I guess. Yeah, that makes sense. They obviously couldn't fit everything. But they're cutting all the good parts. Do I have to go to the shop for this? I thought it was 7. 7 fragments for one quartz. Nope, not that. Not that. We've spent enough time there. There we go. 287. We're getting there. We're getting there. All right. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I think we will be wrapping up today's live stream. It is about that time. And normally our next live stream will be Tuesday as per usual, but between now and Tuesday, I may be doing a first time Uma Musume stream. Either tomorrow, which is Saturday, or Sunday. One of those 2 days, I'll be streaming it, checking out the game, seeing what all the hype is about. So if you're interested, it'll be around the same time as usual, about 10 a.m., 10:30. So EST. So be there or be square. But that's going to be it for this stream. Let me get some music going here. Let's see. Dante's is based and we love him for it. You guys. I wonder if only... I wonder how you guys would feel about him if I didn't... if he didn't carry me. Like, did you guys love Dante's before the whole situation that happened at Prison Tower with me? Or is it because of him carrying me in Prison Tower, that's why you guys like him so much? How about a roll for Constantine? Oh, no, not again, not again. I can't. We're getting closer and closer. We're getting closer and closer to the good banners, the summer banners. I can't. I already did a 10 pull for her when I didn't even really want her. I gotta save the rest. I have to. Yes, yes, I like him. He's the GOAT. He's a very popular character. That's why he gets a big focus scene in the movie. You're right. I do remember him getting his time to shine in the Solomon movie. He's a very popular character. Really? One of the most loved characters. I didn't know that. We all love Dante's, and you especially love Dante's. Alright, and with that, I think this is the perfect place to wrap up the episode. Hope you guys have a good rest of your weekend, and I will catch you all in the next one.
Mm-hmm.